Playing video game. Okay. Perfect. Video game is here. It's killing game time, baby. It's actually not killing game time, but I love Darumi Amamiya. It's my homegirl. Day 28. Previously on Dragon Ball Z. Bam. As a reminder, we're here. We had a bunch of free time. We had killer guy who we decided to kick. We know nothing else about him, except that we found the one thingamadoohickey, the journal, the book about the history of the school and the serial killer from the school. Morning, Takumi. Want to eat with me? Yeah, of course. Accepted the invitation and sat down opposite Yugamo. Breeze that escaped me, he was grinning like a Cheshire cat. You seem really happy today. Did something good happen? Oh, am I letting it show? Whoops, that's no good for an assassin. I just can't help myself. I'm so excited I can barely hold it in. Yugamo's unique personality, I hesitated to ask what he was excited about. Next moment, he picked up the knives he'd been toying with and turned his attention to the grilled meat on his plate. Moving almost too fast for me to follow, he began skinning the meat from the bone with frightening precision. What are you doing? Oh, there I go again. I should really only do this kind of thing behind closed doors. I can't help it, man. Ever since I saw her dismembered body, my passion's been at fever pitch. Talking about Ava? That's right, Ava died with a bunch of stab wounds as well. That's right. That's the kind of loving killing I've been craving all my life. Not being able to do it myself has got me climbing the walls. Rip Ava. Oh, right. Yama's not just a little eccentric, he's a grade A Omega class freak. He's breathing heavy now. He looked up from his whirring blaze and locked eyes with me. Hi, Sandy. Say, Takumi, I don't suppose you'd let me kill you. I promise I'll treat every hair on your head with the love and devotion you deserve. Getting killed with love is like nothing else you'll ever experience. The two of us can make beautiful music together. Yama's intense gaze was giving me goosebumps, and not in a good way. No way, not in a million years. That's fair. I wouldn't want to if you weren't into it anyway. Let me warn you. I can't keep going like this.
If you can't help me out, I really might have to kill someone.
Oh my god. His eyes still locked to mine. Yugamu stuck out his tongue and licked the blade of one of his knives. Hey! Have fun, Sandy. Can you get me a muffin? I really want a muffin. You're so cute when you're scared, Takumi. Don't worry, I was just kidding. Knock it off, please. Your sense of humor is bad for my health. Here I am trying to keep everyone alive, and he's talking about killing for kicks? It's too early in the day to deal with this stuff. In hopes of a stress-free morning thoroughly dashed, I suffered through breakfast. Yugamu's eyes on me the whole time. Thank you, Sandy. I came away from it feeling more tired than before I ate. My motivation suffered a hit, so I decided to take a walk to clear my head and get my strength back. Stepping out onto the rooftop, I walked over to the fence and stared up at the clear blue sky. Nice fresh air. I feel better already. Hi, Frozen Flagon. Was it carrying the path so far? Okay, so this path, we killed Ado at the very start. And then we got the message on the blackboard that said, leave the school or everyone will die. And we decided to leave the school. We came back. And then after a few days, we got knocked out and woke up in the biolab where Hiriko was about to be killed by someone wearing a diving suit with like a power saw. We kicked them and they ran away and escaped. We found a book that mentioned something about a serial killer that had been at the school previously, and the book's like super old and degraded, so who knows how long the school's been here or what it was before. it seems like the serial killer might be back. And then Ava, our prisoner commander, we just captured a few days ago. Not too long ago, yeah. Day 21 here. Died. Corroded even. True. Was killed by very sharp object, potentially like the power saw, which went missing. So that's where we are now. And we're worried there might be a killer, and Darmy's so excited there might be a killer. It wasn't bad taking a moment to space out under this endless sky now and then. Just as I was beginning to recover from my breakfast with Yugamu.
Huh?
Oh. I noticed Hiriko standing a short distance away, also looking up at the sky. Just like the other night. Tried to talk to her? Probably only blew me off again. Yeah, also, she's been very dismissive of us. I'm like, I have nothing to say to you. Like, ever since she got attacked, she's been completely avoiding me. Before I can make a decision, it was made for me. I love Darumi. Looks like she noticed me. This is different. I expected Hiriko to turn her back on me and walk away, but that she was actually coming over to talk to me. Takumi? Yeah, what is it? My voice cracked. I was so surprised at Hiriko suddenly acting friendly. Well, friendly for her. She said your name and you're like, oh my god, she's talking to me. Why the change in attitude? Up until now, she'd been so determined to avoid me. As I struggled for words, Hiroko appraised me with a piercing gaze. How are you feeling? A little flustered, to be honest. No kidding. You look like a cat that's just sniffed a pair of socks that hasn't been washed in a week. That's oddly specific. I was just trying to give you an example. If you're feeling the same as always, then don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm basically fine. Why are you asking, though? Are you finally ready to talk to me?
Huh?
I know you've had your reasons for staying quiet, but I don't think I can wait much longer to hear the truth from you. Like I said before, I want us all to survive this. If you know anything that might be relevant, I can tell you one thing at least.
I am not your enemy here. If you believe nothing else, believe that.
Hiriko looked me dead in the eyes. I could tell she was absolutely 100% sincere. And how about you tell me what's going on? If you're really on my side, you should be able to do that much. It's hard you avoiding me all the time. The others are starting to take notice too. Now that you mention it, Moko said something strange to me a while back. Oh, what was it? She said you were like a rabbit and could die of loneliness if I didn't treat you nice. Does that mean anything to you? To be fair, on the killing game route, as soon as we got abandoned, we died. So, yeah, it makes sense. Wait, I was the rabbit in that analogy? What have you been telling her, Moko? I think her take on the situation was a little off. Don't worry about it. Is that a smile? It's like a long time since I gotten one of those out of her. Well, I must be going. I'll see you around, Takumi. Hiriko. Free time! Woo! Okay. What do we got in terms of that? We have fucking no rocks. I think we're also low on BP. Hey, buddy. I was spending all my time... I think I'm going to continue spending all my time trying to max out my blonde Tsubasa Kawana. Yeah, bond rank 4 out of 5. I think 3 more gifts. And just to confirm, I don't think I can make anything useful with the biolab right now. I think I need. Yeah, I need more plant life to make another desperation potion. And I need 1 more science level and more plants to make another full heal. Power Panacea. So instead, bye, Sandy. Let's court my girlfriend by giving her the same photo book I keep giving her. You'll love it.
Is this for me?
Wow!
You have no idea.
Okay. Yep. Another one. After Tsubasa, I think I'm gonna port Nozomi Kirafuji. Okay. Next free time, she's all mine, baby.
At ease, soldiers. It's time.
I wonder if each character has a dedicated max affinity achievement, or if it's just one for getting any character to max affinity. I managed to keep busy today, at least. Better rest up so I can be ready for tomorrow. Day 29. Ding dong, bing bong.
Huh?
It's morning. What should I do with myself today? I should give a factory photo book to Tsubasa. That's what I should do today. Not materials wise. Okay. I think tomorrow I'm gonna go out and something.
Is this for
Yeah, bond up. Reach max bond rank with someone.
Takumi? Do you have a girlfriend?
Ooh.
Sorry. I'm not trying to be weird. It's just I'd like some advice on how to get a boyfriend. Some of my friends have started dating guys lately. It never seemed like something I'd want to do, but now I do feel a little envious of them when they talk about it. Being in love sounds like so much fun. The thing is, I don't think I could ever have a relationship with someone my own age. I wear clothes that I can move around in comfortably, but boys are always giving me lewd looks. Then they approach me, thinking I'm easy because of the way I dress. So, I definitely go for someone older. Someone who sees beyond that kind of stuff. Someone who'd comfort me when I throw up because of nerves.
That's really sweet and sad, but also she doesn't even dress that promiscuously. I mean, her shirt's a little bit tight, but like, she just has big boobs. I don't think she dresses like.
And he has to understand.
Not revealing all that much.
Or better yet, someone who can tinker with machines with me. But where am I gonna ever find someone like that? If you know someone, you have to introduce us, okay? If I can't find someone like that, though, I guess I can settle for you.
Aww.
Nah! Just kidding.
She definitely was not just kidding. That was cute. Your bond with Tsubasa Kawana is stronger now. That's cute. Okay. So. Sugma Baylor. Yeah, that's me. Let's see if I can raise my exploration level in the library for the second half of my free time. I've already done this, I can't remember. Exploration. Look at Twitter too. Darn it. And who gives social studies? Anyone that I'd want to give a gift to? That's not where I meant to go. I meant to go here. I forget who gives social studies. That would be Gaku. No. Kako. Maybe. Kurara. Probably. Let's do Kurara. He only gives one thing. Kako gives one thing. And then Gaku gives both. I don't remember which skill Let's see. I think I've given Barbara a gift at some point, but I don't remember what. So let's find out. No, I haven't. Okay. I can give her my pick of the litter. Kurara. This is one of your favorite items. Kurara, enjoy the wedding dress. This is for you.
How did you know something like this would please me? Are you that in love with me?
Okay, expiration up by 20. Cool.
Hetty.
Maybe I'll gift her until I get soul stories up to level so that they're all 4.
Huh?
Another day, another dollar. Really have been flying by lately. Nothing else to do. I began to get ready for bed. But then I heard my stomach growling. Yeah, also Takumi's been really weird. His appetite's been all over the place, where he like hasn't eaten like 2 days and has been totally fine, or like where he gets really hungry all of a sudden despite having just eaten. He's getting a lot of weird headaches, like head pain. Makes me wonder if there's something to do with like the time travel parallel universe stuff, or maybe there's like another version of him that's doing stuff he's not, is affecting his physical aspects in some capacity.
Ah.
Why am I getting so hungry at night lately? Am I sick or something? I doubt that. I used to eat snacks late at night back home. Probably just a holdover from that old habit. Me too. That said, I don't think it's good for me to eat this late. I decided to content myself with slurping down some water again. After that, I got into bed. Yeah, whenever he gets hungry in the middle of the night, he decides to drink water straight from his sink. It's like, that quenched my hunger. And then moves on. It's like, okay. Sleep swept over me like a wave, and before I knew it, my consciousness had drifted away. Ding dong, bing bong. We usually didn't have access to those two rooms till day 30. Which rooms are it? The metal shop and biolab. They already unlocked everything at the start, but I guess the old announcements are still queued up to play like before. Is that the right queue? I thought that was QUE, not CUE. Made it to day 30. What do I do today? Exploring! Who wants to come look for plants with me? Plants in the secondary will be that. Oh god, Nozomi doesn't do shit, but the healer's so good. Okay. Let's see. Plants and minerals. Shomo's not really great in battles for this mode. I'm gonna do Ima. Yugamu. And then do I want just Moko for more plants, or do I want to go Nozomi for the healing? I think Nozomi for the healing just gives me the longevity to be able to max out my items. I think that's the more useful use. Although I want Nozomi in the middle here. Yeah, let's do that.
Move out.
Autobots, roll out. I don't think there's anything particularly exciting here that I haven't gotten. There's that. Oh yeah, there actually is quite a bit I haven't gotten here, isn't there? Okay, let's go. Right, where am I? I'm here. Let's start by going around and then down to this chest. And I'm going to cover. I might cover chat for a bit for this. No, actually, I think I can just start covering chat. There we go. Now I can still see chat, and I can pull up the Steam guide. Because I'm going to take this slowly and see if I can maximize my time here. Oh, I know this one's easy.
I found a little something.
Find an altar. Okay. Offer prayer. Leave an offering is the best option here. Leave an offering. I'll always lose an item, but I'll buff materials most of the time, or sometimes I'll just lose one item. Okay, I just lost an item. But I can always get that back. For this one I want to go down. Pumpkin. The small pumpkin is... You always get plant if you do the large pumpkin, but it's only 60. I think the small pumpkin is 50-50. Nice.
Here, I found this.
Okay. Do I want to go down here, or do I want to go down next one? Okay. 3, 4, 5. I want to go 3. Familiar flower.
I picked this one up.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Versus 5 would put me on plant. Small pumpkin, golden pumpkin. This is huge for the fans.
Found something.
3 or 6. Okay. Okie dokie. I think
Here we go.
I
Good to
can
go.
just attack potion here,
Time to use it. Ready when you are.
and this will be fine.
Go. Let's do this. Ha! Oh, let's go. Yeah. Go. Good to go. Take this. Oh, let's go. Time for me to move.
I think that's fine. Good.
Let's get to the killing.
And then I think
Such a beautiful death. Oh, good.
Ema here. I think I can go. Do this,
Out of the way, pest. I guess I'm up.
and then that.
Ah!
Cool. Battles are easy.
I found a little something.
Full door. Okay, I actually appreciate that a lot.
This looks like something.
Nitroglycerin.
good.
Let's go here. Surrounded by thick fog. I think if I wait it out, I get more material. I wait for it to pass. Or if I keep going anyway, I could buff plants or I could take 5 damage. Hell yeah, buff plants. Oh, okay. Now where do I want to go? What's my next objective? That star. Yeah, let's go for that star and then up over here to those chests. Pretty butterflies. Pretty butterfly. Catch one. Nothing happened. Okay. Catch one. Plant chance up. Nice. If I hit 8, or if I hit tab, does it tell me what the... Yeah, I'm gonna get 600 plant already. 230% buff. That's huge. 3. These are the best herbs.
I found something.
1, 2. Let's do 1. An abandoned pharmacy. If I search inside, I'll heal or take damage, or stealing as wrong as nothing. I don't need to heal. So, no risk in that. I'm gonna avoid just the basic plant link, not getting anything good from it. Tree of fruits going on it. Black fruits. Pick some of the fruits. I could take 5. If I eat some of the fruits, it's 50-50 between buffing or debuffing all materials. Okay. Fine. Something. Let's put glimmering. Lucy, something. This one doesn't even exist on this fucking... Okay, let's shake the tree. Okay, glowing nut.
I found something.
It didn't exist on my solver. Okay, go around to the right here. 1, 3. 1, 3. I could take some of this. Into a giant robot. Check the cockpit. Okay. Okay, well, that was good.
This looks like
World
something
Tree
good.
Leaf, hell yeah. 1 or 3. Let's do 1, don't need a battle. Yank it right out. Large turnip.
Here, I found this.
Okay. 3. I will not use a guide day 1 on no sleep. Suddenly unable to move. Force away 3, you could lose 2 items. If you slip out of your clothes, you could take 3 damage.
I found something.
I'm using guide because Mario Party kind of sucks. So doing this makes it so I have to play it less. Overrun greenhouse. Pull the vines and look inside.
Look what I found.
Get rid of a shitty one. Find a beehive. Pick some carefully is always good. Or is never really bad. Okay. 3. 3. 3 butterflies. Catch 1. Nothing happened. 1, 4. Unfamiliar flower.
I picked this one up.
That is a good one. Looks like a pine mushroom. Try and eat it and sometimes heal it. Not eat it.
This looks valuable.
This looks valuable. 1. Yank it right out.
I found something.
Pull away the vines and look inside. Got orchid. Cool.
Here, I found this.
I have maxed this out then. All blue.
What?
Or map. And end exploration.
This should work.
That is gonna get me so much plant. Hell yeah, so much plant. Ding dong, bing bong.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Good night, Sirei. There was no enemy attack today and no new activity on the killer side either. Conduct a thorough search of the school tomorrow. There has to be some kind of clue somewhere. Having decided on that, I decided to get into bed. Hey, friend. Then all of a sudden, he appeared. Hey there, it's been a while. Has it? I suppose it would seem that way to you.
Huh?
I guess it all depends on your perspective. A lot's happened here lately. I know. I'm sneaking out to check on things now and then. That girl you took prisoner. What? I mean, why? You saw the way Ava ended up too, huh? I can't tell you that. I'm still trying to find whoever did it. Hey, you didn't see anything, did you? Any little detail could help us figure this out. What? Sorry, I don't know anything about that. No, I'm sorry for springing it on you. We're just so desperate for information right now. If you do think of anything, let me know, okay? That weapon you had before. I think it's called a power saw. I did see where that went. It was out on the edge of the school grounds, near the wall of fire. Wow, really? Yes. You can go see for yourself tomorrow. Thanks, I'll do that. I'd have never thought about looking for it all the way out there. We can use all the help we can get figuring out who the killer is. So, you really don't... Huh? Oh, it's nothing. I'll see you again, Takumi. This is reinforcing my theory that the killer might actually just be Takumi from a different timeline. And maybe Ghost Boy knows this. With the last remark, the Ghost Boy slowly faded away, leaving my room feeling strangely quiet. I also would explain why Hiriko has been so distant to me. Even if she knows it's not me. If it's me, she still might be peeved. Guess what happened to Ava really got to him. I couldn't fault him for being shaken up. None of us could have expected a serial killer was hiding here at the academy. I'll retrieve the murder weapon tomorrow. It's going to be a step in the right direction. Honkshu, honkshu. I got up, got dressed, and headed straight out the door. I headed toward the place where the Ghost Boy had mentioned the night before. Huff, huff. To be around here, I think. Flooding from the solid mass of flames in front of me, I began my search. Aha, got it! Sure enough, there's the power saw. The blade was coated with dried blood. This is what killed Ava. Blood splattered up the whole length of the blade right up to the handguard. There's no doubt about it. This was the weapon that had ended Ava's life in such a cruel, violent way. I better tell the others about this. I brought along some cloth so I can carry the power saw without getting my fingerprints on it, because you can dust for fingerprints. Back at the school, I got everyone together to show them what I'd found. Why did they keep meeting up in this room instead of any of the other classrooms that are completely empty and not weird? Wow, this is a grisly looking contraption. There's no way this isn't the murder weapon. I'd say these bloodstains are around a week old. That fits our timeline for when Ava was killed. Damn that killer. He got some nerve using something like this to do their dirty work. Tsubasa, you checked for fingerprints, right? Did you find any? Sorry, I tried, but it didn't turn up anything new. That's too bad. But maybe something else about it will give us a clue. There's nothing too special about the place where I found it. So, no footprints? Even if there were, we know so little about the killer. We need real expert knowledge to learn anything from this. Isn't it a little odd that the killer ditched their weapon and left it lying around in the open?
Oh.
Perhaps they had no choice. Takumi, you found it near the wall of fire, correct? Maybe the killer threw away their weapons so they could pass through the flames and escape? No one could survive walking through those flames. Is killer immortal or something? An unkillable killer. It happens more often than you might think. Right, Takumi? Army looked at me and gave me a creepy smile. The diary we found did say the killer kept coming back from the dead, but that couldn't be true, could it? Gaku, hurry up and catch the killer already. I'll see to it that you're paid for your efforts. Oh, why me? Have you ever heard the expression too dumb to live? I want to see just how much that applies to you. Don't forget about the Revive-O-Matic. Shouldn't it be more like too dumb to live, too cursed to be dead, to stay dead? A double whammy of cruel fates. I really do pity the foolish sometimes. Pity them all you want, just quit making a fool out of me. But don't they say people who call others idiots are the real idiots? That makes us all fools, does it not? Keep your mouth shut, idiot in chief. Your stupidity might be contagious. Huh? I hate to interrupt, but is it just me or are we missing someone? Now that you mention it. Shoma? Sorry, I'm late. Oh, it was only Shoma. Shoma came running in carrying what looked like a large garbage bag on his back. Well, if it isn't Trashy Claus. I'm sorry. Carrying this slowed me down more than I thought. That sure is a big bag, dude. What do you got in there? Oh, right. It all began when I was eating lunch in the bathroom like usual. You eat in the bathroom? Classic Salsa Outcast move. I should know, I do it all the time too. I didn't want to spoil everyone else's mealtime by inflicting my unhygienic presence on you. So I went to the boys' bathroom on the second floor, and I found this. Roma opened the bag to reveal its contents. This is... Inside is what looked like a jet black diving suit and helmet. I recognized it right away. There's no way I'd ever forget. This is the killers. It's what they were wearing that first night when they attacked me in Hiriko. It is. I was afraid of that. I found it stuffed into a supply closet. I didn't want to make any assumptions, so I brought it here to show you. The killer took off their suit and hid it. I hadn't considered they might do that. And we only figured it out thanks to Shoma eating in the bathroom. Go Team Outcast! What about after the killer took off their suit? They slip away and hide somewhere? It's possible, but we can't say for sure yet. I bet Tsubasa's doohickey will help clear things up. I should have it ready by tomorrow. Just wait a little longer. So, what are we gonna do with this suit and the power saw? The suit's no threat, but we should probably destroy the power saw, right? The killer gets their hands on it again and we'll all end up like the prisoner. Would it be better to hold on to it? It could come in handy if we need to defend ourselves. Yeah, I'm with Nozomi on this. If we get attacked and have to fight unarmed, the best I can come up with is a bear hug. That's if my womanly charms don't work, of course. I'd object to the last part, but getting a bear hug from you sounds super scary. How about we lock it away somewhere? I'm pretty sure the lockers in the metal shop all have combination locks. If we're the only ones to know the combination, no one else can get in without absolutely wrecking them. I guess that'd be okay. Before we do that, let's take a closer look at this suit. The suit seemed to be made of some specialized material none of us had ever seen before. Looked big and baggy at first, but it could be adjusted to fit pretty much any person of any build. It was heavy too. Hardly the kind of thing you'd want to go walking around in. Why had the killer been wearing this? In the end, we were unable to figure out what the suit was for and didn't find anything that might lead us to the killer. We took the suit and power saw to the metal shop and locked them away in one of the lockers. Alright, looks like they'll fit okay. Now we just shut the door and set the 4-digit combination. I guess the team leader should do that part. Me? I can't think of something right on the spot. Just pick a number that's easy for you to remember. But don't make it too obvious. Yeah, but still. I flipped around trying to think of something, and then I felt someone's eyes on me. Yama stood in his zone in the corner of the room, just looking at me intently. Sorry, but I think I'm gonna head back to my room. I'll leave the rest of you guys. What's the matter? You got a tummy ache or something? Nothing like that. I think the power saw's got me kinda hot under the collar, that's all. Seriously? You still getting those urges even at a time like this? Okay, well, rest up and feel better soon. See you later. Practically pushed Yugama out of the classroom and into the hallway. Last thing I needed was him getting in the mood, especially in a crowded space like this. Anyway, just got an idea for the combination. How about... Oh wait, don't tell us. I think it'd be better if you're the only one who knows it, Takumi. Why? Kinda defeats the point of just anyone can open this thing. I'm not saying the killer could be one of us or anything, but it's best to keep risks to a minimum, you know? It does make sense from a logical standpoint. And I mean less chances for the stuff to fall back into the killer's hands. We'll just need to make sure Mr. Sumino stays alive if there's an emergency. Sure, I'll do my best not to die. Not that I make a habit of it anyway. I closed the locker door and entered the combination to set the lock. What I decided on was 6914. I'm gonna write that down. Locker code 914. Is that anything relevant? Okay. 69 for the number of days left till day 100. 14th, the number of people in our group. 69 days from now, all 14 of us would still be alive. This code was like a wish, a promise to make that happen. I could have done this one day later. Or one day earlier. Alright, that's done. You better have that combination memorized. It's all over for us if you forget it. That'll be fine, trust me. Yeah, this isn't Kyoshika we're talking about. 4 digits is probably too much for her to learn in the first place, let alone remember. Give me some credit, Lady Kurara. If I write the number on the locker, it won't be a problem if I forget. Every day you set a new record for stupidity. Okay, I guess that's all for today. Checking one more time to make sure the locker was secure, we all filed out of the metal shop classroom. I vowed to only open the locker in the case of absolute emergency. In a perfect world, I'd never have to open it again and we'd leave it behind on day 100. 69 days to go. We'll have to get through this. We have free time? Are we based a free time build? No. Based a free time build, come on. Morning already. Tsubasa said her device will be ready today. We agreed to meet up in the metal shop this afternoon. Wonder how this is all gonna turn out. No free time. Okay, is everyone here? Let's get started. I'll come right to the point. Is your device ready? Sure is. I was tweaking it right up to the last minute. I think it'll do the job just fine. Take a look. Such technological wizardry. Will this lead us to the 7 wish-granting orbs scattered across the planet? It's an organic life detection device, remember? It'll show us how many people are inside the school. How does it work? It's super simple, really. It detects and counts any large life forms within its effective range. In this case, that range is everything within the wall of fire, so it'll show us how many people are currently on school grounds. If we register a stinking pile of excrement like me as a person? Of course. So long as you're alive, you count toward the total.
Oh.
But it only shows the total, not their locations. It's great the way it is, if you ask me. How do you make something so awesome? It'd take way too long to go into the specifics. How about I just show you it in action? Everyone ready? I'm flipping the switch. Huh? 15? There's only 14 of us. That means there's one extra. Yeah, I already tried it before and it keeps coming up 15. Okay, I'm starting to get creeped out. You sure it's not broken? I give it a quick karate chop if you want. That might fix it. Coming from you, Miss Mojiro, it'd be more likely to smash it into pieces. I actually got Takamaru to help me test it out already. I sent him outside the wall in the school bus and checked the reading again. We did that, the total changed. Went down to 14. In other words, this reading's accurate. There really is someone hiding out somewhere in the school? Like the one extra be the boy made of undying flames? Oh, he's so different from a regular person, he probably wouldn't count. Yeah, but why wouldn't the baby in the defense room count? That's an actual physical human life form body. I mean, it's not large, so maybe it wouldn't, but why are they not considering that as possible? There's a physical body there. Yes, censorship. The legendary serial killer is among us. Fact. Which means the killing game is finally started. Legendary? I'm gonna leave that when I see it. Human or invader, anyone who messes with me is going down. In the name of the great and powerful Osuzukis, I'll slaughter this miscreant. Good grief. You're starting to sound like a murder freak yourself. But I guess it's all in self-defense. And to have you guys getting killed by someone who doesn't appreciate you. Let's go catch us a killer, peasants. A king's ransom to anyone who makes a positive contribution. You're gonna give us money? Alright, let's do this. And anyone who fails to produce results must recite a poem of my own composition 100 times. What a tedious sounding punishment. It's too dangerous for any of us to search alone. We should split up into groups. And if you find yourself in a risky situation, get out of there. We'll stop once the sun goes down too. Got it. I'll keep checking the readings in case there's any change. We arranged to search the school in groups of 3 to 4 people. Unfortunately, none of us were able to uncover any new clues, and when it started to get dark, we called it a day. The curtain fell on a 32nd day at the academy, with the life sign total still at an ominous 15. Really pissed me off they're not even considering the fact that the baby might count as a life form. But yeah, shedding the suit in the boys' bathroom really makes me think that it's probably one of the boys specifically coming back for another timeline, which makes me believe it's Takumi, because our options: Takumi, Takamaru, could be Edo. It very well could be Edo. Gaku, Ima, definitely not Shoma, Yugamu. But if it's Edo, then in or out of the suit wouldn't be any less suspicious. So makes me think that there's a good chance it might actually be Takumi. But who knows if I'm overanalyzing that. Morning again. Yawning, I got out of bed and stretched my arms a little. What was the killer doing this morning? Were they also waking up around this time? Part of me wants to keep looking today, but can't neglect our training either. We only have so much time here. We need to think carefully so we can make the best use of Wavwa.
Intrude.
Damn, it's like the enemy could read my mind. I need to focus solely on the fight now. To the war room. In answer to the alarm, everyone had filtered into the war room one after another. Taking advantage of the confusion caused by the killer to try to catch us off guard. The cowards. I think it's just a coincidence. Now they're here, we just gotta take them out like always. Indeed. The search for the killer yesterday was a mere appetizer. Now it's time for the main course, Invaders a la mode! Takumi, I assume you're fine with all of us fighting this time as well? Yeah, it's better that way. Let's do this, guys. Initiate defensive battle. I love how in that little shot of everyone's face, Darmi and Yugamu are incredibly happy, which makes sense. And then Moko just smiling. She's just having a good time. And I love that for her, honestly. Have I done this battle before? Well, I get to play the game. Well, I have to play the game. Actually, it's really the better question because I can get to play the game if I wanted to. Hell yeah. I love this game. Oh, it's this guy.
How infuriating. How dare that bitch.
That bitch.
Who the hell does she think I am? I'm the great Animacu, the paragon of hatred. You're all going down! I'm coming for you!
Annihilate enemy boss.
You?
Hi, Vesnus. Welcome.
An offering to my magnificence. I commend you. With this, I am one step closer to becoming a god. God! I will be God!
She killed her own dude!
That's a good line.
This isn't the time to scream and moan. She's absorbing her allies' power to get stronger. If we're not careful, we'll just be food for her.
She killed her own dude.
We have to stop her here and now. Here goes!
She killed her own dude.
I'm the paragon of hope. Meshness.
That's true.
To inflict such a grave wound on someone as great as I seem to have underestimated you. I won't let my guard down. Slowly but surely, I will gain power. And when I have it, I will become God!
For such a religious group, she really has no problem calling herself God. With a fearless smile on her face, Veshnus took her leave. And apparently, the other invaders have no problem with her going around calling herself a new god as well, making her the commander of their army. After the battle was over, we trudged our way back to the war room to discuss how it went. Letting the Supreme Commander walk away unharmed was a bitter pill to swallow, but we made it through without any fatalities on our side. The enemy was bound to be even stronger the next time they attacked. We'd have to train hard if we wanted to survive. We could afford to take the rest of the day off, though. We disbanded the meeting, and our 33rd day at Last Defense Academy came to an end. Give it up for day 34. Bro's getting a foot massage. I still love the Takumi Sprite. Morning already. My body felt heavy and sluggish. I hadn't completely slept off the fatigue from yesterday's battle yet. Maybe I'll just take it easy for today as well. No, wait, this is no time to slack off. The killer's still on the loose. First, I'll go to the cafeteria and see what Tsubasa can tell me. Today, just like yesterday, the number of life forms registering inside the school was 15. The killer was still here somewhere. The question was where? Oh, okay, we're just gonna... Like, that's crazy. Anyways. Desperation potion. And then the user reached 300. I want to make one of these, I think. You're gonna need 580, you're gonna need, yeah. I'm thinking one more agility potion. Because agility potion goes good with Takumi's combo. Bambi Takumi. Letting other people run to do their desperation attacks. Okay. Free time. Confusing. I think I'm going to make... No, I'm not gonna make a scented candle. I'm gonna make something else for Karara. Bookmark. Changes colors as you progress reading. Wait, that sounds sick. I want a bookmark that changes colors the further in the book you are. Oh man, I don't have fireworks? Sad. Why does Kara want boxing gloves? She does want silverware. I just want to level up my linguistics to match everything else.
How did you know something like this would please me?
Oh, or soul size mean to match everything else. Why is my dad texting me? Oh. For next week. Okay. Training room. But the thing is, bringing that to attack 3 isn't that crazy. I already have an attack 3. That's almost the same range. I wouldn't mind. Leveling. Leveling this up. This one's the one that's 3, right? Yeah. Hi, Akko. I want to level up Decelerate. 15,000 BP is a lot. Accelerate could be good because of how much movement I get from it. Let's do this. Okay, that's good. Let's do this. Almost out of textile. Do that. I'm almost out of rocks. There was no rocks. Can't level up anything here. Otherwise, I could have maxed out Jumanji Slash. Oh, that would have been good. This is before the killing game was even proposed. This was immediately on like day 3 or whatever. We got the note on the blackboard that said, leave the school or else people will die. And we left the school. But then now we think there's a serial killer on the loose who's wearing the sponsor suit and attacking with a power saw who killed Ava. I'm thinking, yeah, there's the implication that we might be sponsor. And the other timeline, we found the sponsor suit in the boys' bathroom, and we're showing an extra life form that's not one of us accounted for. So, it would be anything. Alright. I want to start spending my time now giving my love to the homegirl. Nozomi. Nozomi, have I given you any gift? No. Go favorite gifts at least. Nozomi, what do you want? Do you want a bookmark? No. Want a folk song compilation? You do want a kaleidoscope. I can't blame you, that looks sick. This is the one if you choose to go outside. I'll show you the timeline in a second. Of the choices we made so far.
Wow! I can have this? Thank you. I'll cherish it forever and ever.
Cool. Ding dong, bing bong. Good night. So this timeline was kill Ado, obviously, because fuck that guy. And then leave the school when we see the note on the blackboard. We choose to leave the school. We're gone for like 3 days. We go get everyone from Second Last Defense Academy at that time. And then come back on day 7 for the battle. And then here is when the killing guy in the sponsor suit comes and tries to attack Hiriko with a power saw in the biolab, and we knock him out the 2nd story window. And then when we're cornered, we choose to either dodge or kick him. We kicked him. And then we captured Ava on day 21. And then she died one of these days. I don't remember which one it was, but she died. She was killed by the power saw. We found the power saw a few days later with the help from our ghost friend. And our ghost friend was acting very weird to us. And also Hiriko has been completely blowing us off. Which again makes me think that maybe it was Takumi. And Hiriko, my guess right now is Hiriko knows it's Takumi from another timeline. And she's kind of annoyed at, or not annoyed at Takumi, but you know, she knows it's not Takumi's fault. But she's doesn't want to talk to him still. I think Ghost Boy saw that it was Takumi and is very confused why he doesn't seem to know about who the murderer is. We didn't find them today either. I dove into bed and embraced the warmth of the covers after a long, hard day. Carried out another exhaustive search, but hadn't found any trace of the killer. I shouldn't get discouraged. If we keep looking, we'll find them eventually. Tomorrow, for sure. It wasn't as simple as that. Days passed, we still made no progress in our search. We're just gonna time skip now. Every time we looked at Tsubasi's device and saw that 15 flashing back at us, it felt like the killer was mocking us from the shadows. Not that I can think of, Akko. Did you see the one where I got the story lock with Hiriko? The timeline with Hiriko is the one where we choose not to kill Ado. And we've I'm gonna pull this up for my own sake as well. Yeah, this one here. We don't kill Ado. And then we choose not to reveal our secret, and then we're following her to the lab thing where she's just jumping to different timelines. We kind of figured that out. We kiss Hiriko. We decide not to kiss Hiriko so we don't fucking die. And then she's like, okay, fine, I'll tell you everything. I think we give her a Calico Cat. And then she's like, okay, fine, I'll tell you. Because you're so nice to me. And she's like, this isn't your first time redoing these 100 days. The two of us are both going through this in an endless time loop. And then we've reached a story lock where we need to unlock a bunch of endings we haven't gotten. So it's been kind of revealed that there's some kind of a time loop going on and that Hiriko knows about it, but Takumi doesn't.
Knock it off! Let me go!
I just wanted to make sure she was who she said she was. Let me go! Gaku raged and struggled, but Yagami held him in an iron grip, not saying a word, to the side of them. Yeah, Hiriko definitely had some shit going on. Yeah, it does tell you which routes you need to unlock it, which is really cool.
Both of you, stop it!
Court, you never played Zero Escape games, did you? Because in the second Zero Escape game, it doesn't tell you exactly what endings you need to unlock certain things, but it tells you, like, find a way to do XYZ. I'll say that was harem route, yeah. When you chose to kiss Hiriko and she kills us both. Then we're knocked out, we lose our memories, and then everyone has a dream about the kisses. Yeah, VLR has story locks and it tells you things like, unlock this when you find out who the killer is, or unlock this when you find out how to not die, or whatever. Doesn't tell you specifically. You need ending 36. Kurara, her face uncovered, was sobbing uncontrollably. Takumi, quick! You've got to do something! Whoa, hold on. What's going on here? It all started around 10 minutes ago. Tired and disappointed after searching all day without any results, I'd gone back to my room. Then Tsubasa had burst in and dragged me to the rec room, not really telling me anything until we got there. We were talking and Gaku suddenly said he thought Kurara might be the killer. 999 is my favorite game after Portal 2. I love that shit. They got into a fight and Yugamo stepped in to stop them, but then Mr. Omikage got all intense and now he's, well, like that. Still doesn't tell me much, but I guess I better break this fight up. Hey, Yugamo, ease up, okay? Why don't we just talk about this? Yugamo! He's totally in the zone, huh? Nothing any of us says seems to get through to him. Gaku, meanwhile, was wilting under the murderous aura being directed at him. Dude's having a time. I couldn't let this continue. If I had to get a little rough, so be it. Before I could make my move, Yugamo just snapped his neck. Oh my god, basically. Yugamo reached into his robe, brought out a knife, and began pressing into the flesh of Gaku's throat.
Stop it, Yugamo! Are you crazy?
You're scaring me!
Cold light shone in Yugamo's eyes. Those were the eyes of a killer. Only one of them you can see. He wasn't playing around. If I didn't do something, he really was going to kill Gaku.
I said stop!
I charged at Yugamo, fully prepared to get injured myself, but then... So that's how it is, huh? 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 Well, I never thought of this before. Good to know it works. Yugamo seemed to finally come to his senses all at once. After muttering some weird stuff to himself, he put the knife away. What the hell, man? I seriously thought I was done for. Sorry, got a little overexcited. You know how it is. Just what do you think you were doing, Yugamo? Oh, Takumi, when did you get here? You saw me at kind of an embarrassing moment, huh? Thanks to Gaku here, I'm feeling a whole lot better. Thanks for playing along, man. What? You should apologize to Kurara, though. Just saying. With that, Yagami casually strolled out of the room, a satisfied smile on his face. He just lost it. What in the world was all that about?
It's all your fault, Gaku. None of this would have happened if you hadn't had the audacity to accuse me of being the killer.
At some point, Kurara had put her weird tomato mask on and was now rounding on Gaku. I didn't accuse nobody. I just put the possibility out there. Oh my god, I've not seen this face before, I don't think.
You ought to be executed 1,000 times over for even suspecting a noble like me. Burn in the fires of hell, you gutter snipe.
Somebody please explain how all this started? Okay, so, you know how everyone's really tired and stressed out from looking for the killer? Some of us decided to come here to play some darts and unwind a little. And all of a sudden, Gaku started asking Kurara to take off her mask. He seemed to think the killer had stolen Miss Osuzuki's mask and was now impersonating her. Naturally, she refused. Things got heated, there was a scuffle, and the mask came off. That's why she didn't have it on when I got here. Of course, once it was off, everyone could see it was the real Kurara underneath. And then she started to cry. That's when Yugama stepped in and told Gaku he'd gone too far. And Gaku got flustered and started accusing Yugama instead. So you sent Tsubasa to come get me? That's right. Miss Osuzuki's true face shocked us, of course, but mostly we were afraid of Mr. Omokage. Sorry we had to get you involved, but I didn't think we could handle him on our own. No need to apologize. The sound of it really was all Gaku's fault. Well, maybe I got a little carried away. We've been looking around for days and still haven't found the killer. Who would have started to wonder what was under that mask? Try to think about how Kurara felt hearing you accuse her like that. Now that you know you were wrong, you should really apologize. I know. Kurara, I was out of line. I'm sorry.
Next time you show that much disrespect to me, I'll make you walk across an electrified steel girder.
I bet Mr. Mariko would fall off just a few steps from the end, snatching death from the jaws of victory, as it were. Dude, don't jinx it! I don't even know if I'll have to do it yet. You can totally see that happening, though. Coming back to Yugami, that was a pretty extreme reaction, don't you think?
It was like someone flipped a switch and made him go into assassin mode. We weren't getting through to him at all.
Switch. Must have been something that set him off. Said he was feeling better now, but what was wrong with him in the first place? Yugami's been acting really strange lately. Did that have something to do with this incident? Things had calmed down in the rec room, but still felt a little awkward as we went our separate ways through the night. In the war with the invaders and the search for the mystery killer, we were all starting to feel the strain. We needed to solve at least one of those problems before we fell apart completely. Day 39. Today we've got to get serious about finding the killer. Because before you were just not. Okay. After what happened last night, I was feeling antsy. I needed to find some new information and dispel some of that tension. I got washed, dressed, and stepped out the door. Once again, we searched all day but failed to find anything new. I'm starting to think we're going about this all wrong. Maybe the baby in the defense room really is counting as a fucking life form. As I continue to fret over our lack of progress the day we're on into night. We're at a total impasse. I'm so tired I was having trouble thinking straight. At this rate, what little remained of the day would just pass me by. Walking around in daze, I spotted Hiroko coming toward me from the other direction. Hiroko.
Oh.
You look terrible. Did Moko hit you with a pile driver or something? I don't think I could survive that. I'm just trying to figure some stuff out.
Oh.
Oh? What stuff? Maybe I'll ask Kiriko for some advice. She's not avoiding me as much these days, and she might be able to come up with a better plan than me. Can I ask your opinion on something? You don't have to if you don't want to, but I think your input would be really useful.
Oh.
I don't mind. What is it you wanted to ask? The last few days we've been searching high and low for the killer and still haven't found any new clues. I was thinking we should approach the problem some other way, but I have no idea what the other way might be.
Tuh.
What about going outside the wall? But the boss's device only measures life signs inside it. You said you wanted clues? It stands to reason you can learn things outside the school too, doesn't it? To hear Hiriko's words, I felt like the fog around my brain was starting to clear. I was so fixated on the total life sign count, I never even thought about going off school grounds. You're right. That's a real blind spot. Thanks, Hiriko. I knew asking you for help was a good idea. I'll go with you if you want. It's safer to travel in a group anyway. That's a good point. I'll get some more people on board too. We'll meet up and set out tomorrow morning. After arranging things with Hiriko, I found the others and figured out who else would be coming. This time, things would be different. This time, we'd get somewhere. With a new hope welling up within me, I waited for the next day to arrive. Day 40. That's a big group. I headed to the parking lot, found the other members of the expedition team waiting for me. Morning, everyone. You guys ready to head out? Ready when you are. I'll handle the driving too. Was the 7 of us today? I hope we find something. Kinda wish the killer would just show up again already. Except I really don't want them around. It's complicated. I gotta be outside in the sun like some kind of health-conscious beach bunny. Just kill me now. Turn that frown around, Darmy. You can get through anything if you keep your spirits up. Athletic and supportive. This much positivity has gotta be bad for me. To sum up, we're all fine. Let's get going. You're speaking for everyone now? I guess we shouldn't waste time. Once we're past the flames, we'll just look around for anything that might be a clue, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Let's do this. No guts, no glory. We all got on the bus and set off full throttle for the ruins beyond the wall. Bus. Hiriko's skill. I'll try to remember. I can't remember off the top of my head. That's right, she gets extra attack for every Hiriko she kills, although that is really funny. Why is there %D there? And it resets each turn. We drove through the undying flames and through the ruins. Wow, we didn't see anything that stood out. Yeah, her skill's not related to time travel. Finally, after a couple of hours, I noticed that something was different.
That's weird. Isn't this?
What's the matter? Have you been here before, Takumi?
Yeah. Back in my future. Except the way I remember it, there's an enemy base up ahead.
Is it not there in this timeline? 3. Say what? Dude, why you gotta break out of nowhere like that? Didn't you hear what Takumi said about the base? You want to charge right into enemy territory? Sorry, I should have noticed it sooner. It feels a little different from last time. It does seem strangely quiet here. I don't see any signs of invaders nearby either. Yeah, my guess is it seems like she is aware of time travel, maybe from this lab that we've been to before, where she's traveled through parallel universes already. So maybe because of that, she's just aware of the time loop. And everyone's experiencing the time loop, but they don't notice it because they don't have time travel experience. Was the base big? Was there a lot of troops there? Yeah, it was. My last timeline, we went there by this road and stormed the place. You took the fight to them even when we can't be revived out here? That's bold, man. There's no invaders here now. What could have happened to them? Maybe they're all too depressed to come out and fight. Even invaders get mental health problems, I bet. Anyway, we ought to turn back for now. Don't want to end up in a battle we ain't prepared for. Keep going, Takamaru. Full speed ahead. Yeah, man, let's rock it. Hey, were you even listening to me? you get us all killed out here, you're so freaking dead. We came out here today to gather information. Anything that looks out of the ordinary could be a potential lead. Right. And even if it turns out to be unrelated to the killer, we should still be aware of what the invaders are doing. You guys are crazy. We can't just drive into a base that's crawling with enemies. I'm fine with going. Maybe me and the invaders can swap stories about our mental breakdowns. I'm in too. If there's any chance of finding out something new, we have to take it. Of course, it's not like this is a full-scale attack. We'll pull out if things start to look bad. Fine. Might as well face it, Gaku. We're in the minority here. Okay. But if things do go wrong, I'd better get some kind of payout for it. All right. Let's keep going. Slow and steady now. Bringing the speed all the way down, we inched the bus along the road to the enemy base. After a while, we stopped and began scouting ahead on foot. What we found was so different from what I remembered, I found myself wondering if we hadn't taken a wrong turn somewhere. Oh my god.
Hot damn, dude.
Oh, that's really gross.
Where the base should have been was a mountain of dead school invaders. There's so many of them, they spilled off the pile and onto the ground, making it hard for us to move forward without wading through them.
They're all dead. Ain't nobody here left alive.
That screams Ado to me.
It doesn't look like sickness did it. All the bodies are beat up.
They've all been cast aside so carelessly. There's no art in this. Whoever did this knows nothing about setting up a proper murder scene.
Do you think they turned on each other? Or was there a third party involved?
I don't know, but this is kind of a lucky break for us, right? If all these invaders are dead, that means less for us to fight.
I don't think it's that simple. Especially when we don't know how or why they died.
Let's look around some more.
We looked around the base, inside and out. We didn't find anything to explain what had happened there. Nothing but bodies as far as the eye can see. Staying here any longer won't get us anywhere. Takumi, we should leave. Now? After coming all this way? Something this weird had to mean something. Were we really just gonna walk away without figuring it out? I wanted to stick around a little longer, but it was already getting dark, even though it's literally morning.
Oh?
There's no need to rush. Finding this was an achievement in itself. For now, we should head back and let the others know. Eriko gave me a light slap on the back and began walking back toward the school bus. Is that her way of trying to comfort me? Alright, I'm gonna head back too. Get the idiot and the freak for me, will you, Takumi? What in the what now? Akamaru jerked his chin towards Darmi and Gaku, who were crouched down a short distance away looking at something intently. Oh, there's one here too! So fast! Dude, it's huge! Hey, Darmi, Gaku, come on, time to leave. There's no response. They seem to be excited about something though. What are you guys doing here? We're heading back. Hey, Takumi! Take a look at this cute little thing here! Followed Darmi's gaze and saw something crawling out from underneath a dead body. There were two of them, in fact, each scurrying out from a different location. Ew, what are those?
Some kind of bug?
They're moving too quickly for me to get a good look, but they seem to be about the size of a fist. Frankly speaking, they were neither little nor cute. They remind me of the little dudes that used to scuttle around my kitchen back home. You think they're a new species? Can we keep them, Takumi? They'll make better pets than Sirei.
Yeah.
Of course not. Come on, we'll feed them and take them for walks and teach them tricks and everything. I'm more concerned they think of Sirei being on the same level as a cat or dog. I killed a whole aquarium full of fish last time I had a pet, but don't worry. That taught me to respect life. I'll be fine this time. How exactly does respecting life fit in with your killing game obsession? Come on, guys, back to the bus. Everyone's waiting and you'll get left behind if you don't hurry. You mind if I go to the bathroom first? I have a tummy ache. Oh, me too. I feel like my bladder's about to explode. Fine, just don't take too long, okay? What the fuck are these things? Why are they so obsessed with them? After a little while, Darmi and Gaku joined us on the bus, both of them looking refreshed. By the time we got on the road and left the base behind, it was already getting dark. We arrived back at the school early the next morning. Day 41. Oh, what time is it? Rubbing my eyes and looking at the clock, I saw that it was really late. I slept clean through the day and into the next evening. Well, I really overdid it. I remember just getting back this morning, but not much after that. I just had a vague impression I got really hungry, then practically passed out from exhaustion. My head hurts too. A headache from oversleeping? This happened to me before. I better take something for it. It's more like dinner than breakfast at this point, but I'll go to the cafeteria anyway. Dissolving some medicine in water, I gulped it down and stepped out of my room. Some of the team were still in the cafeteria eating a late night meal. Mostly the ones who stayed here while we were gone. As the others are still sleeping off the trip. Grabbed some food for myself, and as I turned to find a place to sit, somebody called out to me. Hey Takumi, you want to eat with me? Oh no, not this again. Now there's a face that just screams, oh no, not this again. And maybe now you're thinking, how did he know? How did he know? Don't be so jumpy. Ima's here to keep an eye on me today. I promise I'll hold back. Good evening, Mr. Sumino. You can sit next to me if you want. Thanks, I'll do that. I don't see you two together very often. My dear sister's participating in a girls' night. She forbade me from being present.
Huh?
I thought I might get away with it. I mean, slap some makeup on me, make some strategic tucks, and I could easily pass as a girl, don't you think? Bro's tucking to join girls' night. That's insane. The worst thing is, he's absolutely right. So instead, Mr. Omokage has been telling me all about his passion for killing. Can you leave that stuff for a while? I'm trying to eat here. Girls' night. I told you before, right? I'm having trouble with my urges right now. Yagami ignored me and continued with this macabre topic of conversation. After what happened with Gaku, I finally figured out a way to suppress them better. Why is it a bad thing that he's right? Because Takumi's transphobic. Oh yeah? What's that? I don't actually have to kill anyone. I just have to see the look of despair when they stare death in the face. Not exactly a long-term solution though, more like a coping mechanism. I'm not sure how to react to that. I have no idea what it feels like. I said that Takumi's transphobic, which is why it's a bad thing. Think of it like when you watch sexy videos online to sate your own desires. It doesn't make them completely go away, but after a decent session, they fade back into the background for a while, you know? I'm turning the game down a teeny tiny bit. Hey, don't just assume that's what I do.
Oh.
Does that mean you prefer in-person encounters, Mr. Sumino? How very analog of you. I guess I'm the same in a way. Although in my case, it was always the ladies coming to me. Takamaru is a trans mask chaser. Specifically not to sleep with them, but just to beat them up, actually. Yuma's questionable work history is something I really don't want to get into right now. My only problem is that no one seems to want to show me their seconds before death face. I'm not doing it. That's cold, man. At least let me ask first. He's like Goku.
Yeah.
I know how you feel, Mr. Omokage. It's no fun letting frustration build up until it feels like it's ready to burst. I may not be a killer or sexual deviant, but I understand impulse control at least. I guess you could describe Ima as impulsive. The time he stabbed Takamaru last time around. Being trans make you strong. We should fight. Come now, Mr. Sumino. Don't act like you don't know what Mr. Omokage is talking about. How do you mean? You know what it's like. You killed Mr. Otsuki, didn't you? That was different. Ito was a traitor. He was dangerous. He sabotaged the team and even killed some of us before. I let him live. He would have gone after the baby in the defense room again eventually. It wouldn't have stopped until humanity itself was wiped out.
Huh.
Are you making excuses inside your head right now? Thinking of ways to justify what you did? Oh, don't get me wrong. I really don't care either way.
Aha!
I'm just saying, regardless of the original trigger, you know what it's like to kill another person. You understand that impulse. Okay, maybe you're right. I did kill Ado. Out of anger. Everyone has the potential to become a killer under the right circumstances. I'm no exception. Lighten up, Mr. Sumino. This isn't that serious of a discussion.
Uh-huh.
It's more of a casual chat between murderous and murder-adjacent friends. If you ever do want to help me with my urges, you're welcome in my room anytime for massage session. Not happening. Ever. I decided to change the subject before things got too weird and brought up our discovery from yesterday. Nozomi had already told the others about the enemy base full of dead invaders. On our return, the organic life detection device still indicated 15 people inside the school. Discussing all the mysteries facing us, time passed surprisingly quickly. By the time I got back to my room, the nighttime announcement was only minutes away. A casual chat about murder and torture. As friends do. Time for bed already. I got nothing done today. Flopped down onto my bed, feeling pleasantly full and relaxed after dinner. This is back to sleep for me. The thought had barely crossed my mind before my consciousness started to drift away. Why fight it? I let go and allowed sleep to carry me away. So my 41st day at Last Fence Academy came and went practically in the same breath. Little did I know that a fresh crisis would await me on day 42. Bum bum bum! Morning. Still half asleep, I let out a long yawn as I tried to orient myself. After sleeping so much lately, I feel like I'd have a lot of energy today.
Huh?
Hi, Darmy. Who could that be this early? I didn't like the sound of that flurry or doorbell rings. I hurried over to the door and opened it. Oh, it's Tsubasa. I think Takumi Nagama should do a CNC death threat scene and make out sloppy. Okay. Takumi, come quick! The life sign reading changed! Seriously? Yeah, but it doesn't make sense. Here, look! 13 is 2 less than yesterday? I'm afraid something bad might have happened to someone. Okay, let's get everyone together. Tsubasa and I split up, telling the rest of the team to go to the cafeteria for an emergency meeting. And got there, the only ones missing were... Where are Darmy and Gaku? There's 12 of us here now. If the killer's still out there, the missing 2 life signs must be theirs. Well, they had a good run. Honestly, I thought Mr. Mariko would have been killed sooner. You're saying the killer struck again? But where are the bodies? You don't know that Gaku and Darmy are dead? They may have just gone outside the wall. Those 2? I guess it's not totally out of the question. Has anyone checked if the school bus is still in the parking lot? I'll go look now. The rest of you, check around here for anything out of the ordinary. Oh, wait up. I'll come with you. The bus is gone. Those 2 must have taken it. Probably means they're okay. But where could they have gone? How long has the total on your device been 13? Since the morning announcement. When I checked it before bed last night, it still said 15. It snuck out during the night? Go back to the cafeteria for now. We hurried back to the cafeteria where everyone was still talking excitedly. Sir Takumi, a report. Lady Darmy and Sir Gaku left a note. We found it on a table. It was way over in the corner, so we didn't notice it at first. Here. Gone out to run an errand, BRB, from Darmy and Gaku. They're going to get the fucking bug thing? What the heck? Don't those guys have any sense of danger at all?
Forget danger. How about a little consideration for others? I'm gonna wring their necks for making us worry like this.
How about the bus? Was it gone? Yeah, I guess it means whatever made them leave was pretty urgent.
Even they got together and went out to rut like mindless beasts.
Outside, in the open air. How indecently wild. Speculating won't help us now. All we can do is wait for them to get back. The chaos caused by Darumi and Gaku's disappearance starting to settle down, we brought the meeting to an end and spent the day as normal. Finally, long after the sun had gone down, Yoshika spotted the school bus on the horizon, and we once again assembled in the cafeteria. Our returning friends avoided looking any of us in the eye. You must have sensed how much trouble they were in. You're so fucking grounded, you two.
Oh.
Where exactly have you two been all this time? Oh, nowhere really. Just outside.
Oh.
Obviously. I'm asking where outside and why you went there. It was just kinda, you know. Yeah, you know how it is.
Enough
nonsense.
nonsense. Give me a real answer. Now.
Yeah, literally. You're beautiful when you're angry, Mr. Siriko. What are we watching here? I look like a couple of kids getting scolded by their mom for staying out too late. I feel kind of bad for them. Siriko's so threatening, but I guess that just shows how worried she was. Does it? More like an outright interrogation to me. We had something we wanted to do at that base we found. What, you two went back there all on your own?
Huh?
We figured it'd be safe since all the invaders are already dead. We got there, it was just the same as before. Why did you leave without saying anything? Be honest, we won't be mad. I left something behind the other day when Gaku and I went for our group peeing session. That's right. We accidentally left our infusers behind. I knew we'd get chewed out for it, so we decided to go back and get them ourselves. Both you lost them at the same time? How could you be so dense?
You have a death wish. Are you really that stupid? Why don't you die now and save us all a lot of trouble?
See? I knew you'd get mad at us. When you think about it, it's really Takumi's fault. If he hadn't hurried us, we'd have been a lot more careful. You're really gonna blame me for this? You're so irresponsible, it's almost impressive. Please tell me you at least found your infusers. You bet. Got them right here, no problem at all. Is that really all you went there for? Yeah, of course. Why would we lie about something like that? Come on, Hiriko. They're back safe, so why don't we just let it slide? But the next time you two run off like that, you'll be getting the electro chamber elimination treatment. I have no idea what that is, but I don't want to find out. We're sorry, we won't do it again. As long as you understand, don't go worrying us like that. I'll be good. Although getting scolded by Mistress Hiriko was kind of fun in its own way. I sold my doubts about their story, but looked like the crisis was over for now. With a collective sigh of relief, we all headed back to our rooms. And Takumi, as normal, notices something incredibly strange up with them. Ask them one question, they obviously lie and say it's not a thing, and then he ignores it and moves on and doesn't notice the rest of the suspicious activity that happens afterwards. With all the confusion, today was weirdly tiring. My body and mind felt worn out. Fatigue after a battle was bad enough, but this was something different. Guess there are bound to be days like this sometimes. I just have to work hard to do better tomorrow. I lay down in bed and immediately felt sleepy. I surrendered to the feeling and let my consciousness fade away. Get it about Hiriko? Oh, about liking having... Yeah. About having her scold you. That's mommy right there. I didn't know it then, but the crisis wasn't over. In fact, it was just beginning. Bum bum bum! Tsubasa, it's the middle of the night. Throwback to when I did the the one route on Mother's Day. That's all about how Ava's a mom. Who's there? And this early too. Responding to the bell, I crawled out of bed and lumbered towards the door. It wasn't even light out yet. Rubbing the sleep from my eyes, I opened the door to find Nozomi? Moko? Sorry to disturb you, but this couldn't wait. Nozomi said she heard sounds coming from somewhere downstairs. We wanted to go check out what they were.
Huh?
Weird noises. Probably just my imagination, but with everything else that's going on, I didn't want to take any chances. It's kind of scary going with just two girls, even if one of them is the apocalyptic maiden of destruction. Yeah, Ava's, I'm not sure if you've seen the commander invader that we've captured in other timelines. But yeah, she's literally a mommy. Well, I think an aunt, but she has a kid that she cares for. The Ava and Nozomi arc was so cute. Ava, wait, actually, here, can I... This is a worthwhile tangent. Title screen, I don't need to see all of this. Yeah, that arc, Ava and Nozomi shared some very intimate moments. And Ava became Nozomi's mother, because Nozomi's mother was like... I think it's 7. Yeah. Look at this. They share some intimate moments here. And after that, Ava was very motherly towards Nozomi, because Nozomi's mother was like putting her up to experiment stuff, and Ava was like, "That's awful. How dare she do that to you? I'll protect you." And then Ava sacrificed herself. And then we found Ava's the daughter that Ava takes care of. And then Nozomi became big sister. And there was like an entire story segment where every like 3 days we'd have some moment where Nozomi would run up to this little girl and say, "Commune!" and give her a big hug. And it kept happening. It was very funny and cute every time. Oh yeah, also this happened in that timeline. Girl kisser. It's good you didn't see this. Commune. Yeah, why? The worst slurping sounds. We sure could use a nice strong man to accompany us, you know? Hey, let's go see what these noises are. I'm curious too. We should probably go in our class armor just in case. Of course. Thank you, Takumi. I'll blow you a thank you kiss too. Now go grab your gear and get in the ring. We transformed to set out into the night. A light rain was falling outside, giving the school a damp, dingy feel. It was moist. I was watching my friend play the game, and he's right near the start on Route 0, where you have to convince Tsubasa to join the fight. And she mentions that she's only been eating the stale bread. And we bring her a sandwich. She talks about how much she loves the moist bread. I'm like, you know, I guess the opposite of dry bread would be moist bread, if you're going to go with that line of thinking. But I've never heard bread described as moist. At least not as a positive. We've been looking for a while now, but I don't see anything strange. Me neither. Maybe I was just hearing things. Don't let your guard down yet, Nozomi. What if some prowler emerges from the shadows and suplexes you from behind? Okay, I'll be careful. Let's take one more look around before we call it a night. Sounds good. We can't get careless now. We mustn't be careless. I think our little invention was going to end. A little investigation was going to end without turning up anything noteworthy. Guess I was beginning to relax. Where did Moko go? It's weird. He was right behind me a second ago. I wasn't sure how or when it happened, but Nozomi and I had gotten separated from Moko. I could have sworn she was still with us when we turned that last corner. Moko, where are you? Not answering. You don't think something happened to her, do you? Maybe she just went to the bathroom. I'll go check. I should probably go with you. No, we need to prioritize finding her. Let's split up. We'll cover more ground that way. Don't worry, it's right near here. We'll meet back here in a little while. Hey, Nozomi! Before I could stop her, Nozomi ran off toward the nearest girl's bathroom. Nozomi, I wanted to go to the girl's bathroom! Why won't you let me? I considered following her, but she was right. Finding Moko came first. She couldn't have gone far. I began retracing my steps, calling Moko's name as I went. There was no sign of her anywhere. Could she have gone outside? Doesn't seem likely, but I'll check just in case. Whoa, the rain's gotten heavier. I didn't think about stopping to grab an umbrella or anything. After a few seconds, I was completely drenched. The rain also made it hard to make out my surroundings very well. Hey, Moko! If you're out here, answer me! No response. That means she's still inside, right? I should head back for now. I don't want to leave Nozomi alone for too long. Not to mention, standing in the rain is making me cold. I need to get back inside soon. I don't like the ... dots. What does that mean? That's Moko, I think. A scream? Was that Nozomi? A sudden cry rang through the night. Definitely come from inside the school. Whatever that was, it can't be good. I have to hurry. I ran back into school and headed in the direction the scream had come from. Which is... Can I teleport there? No. Okay. Burn. Nozomi, are you okay? Takumi, you have to help. It's the killer. The killer. Don't tell me they showed up again.
They did. And they killed Moko.
What? And now they're after me. What are we gonna do? We have to get Moko to the infirmary before it's too late. Okay, just stay calm. Take me to where Moko is. All right, come on, it's this way. The killer got Moko? This can't be happening, can it? Nozomi led me to one of the classrooms on the first floor. I opened the door but took a step back in terror when I saw what was inside.
No way. It can't be.
Moko lay motionless on the floor, surrounded by an ocean of blood. Her body was torn to shreds just like Ava's had been. No longer breathing, no longer moving. Her body was just a giant slab of meat.
Come on, Takumi! We have to get Moko to the Revive-O-Matic!
Right. Here, we'll carry her together.
I crouched down beside Moko. Her body was still warm, and soon our hands were covered in her blood. So much blood. Would the Revive-O-Matic even work on her anymore? We still have to try. Hold on, Moko. We're taking you to the infirmary. Let's hoist her up. 1, 2, 3. Just as we were about to get moving. Footsteps? Somebody's coming this way? Nozomi noticed them too. She glanced down the hallway, a look of abject horror on her face. Takumi. I'll go see who it is. You stay here. But... If things get dangerous, run. Focus on staying alive, understand? Diffuser in hand, I slowly crept down the hallway the footsteps are coming from. Why would you hold your infuser? Aren't you already in your class armor? Wouldn't you just have your sword out? There's no one here? The footsteps I'd heard before had stopped, leaving a deathly silence in their place. I just imagined them? No, Nozomi heard them too. Yeah! All of a sudden, the killer was there. Black suit and power saw included. How did they get the power saw back? Never mind that, I have to do something. You, how dare you do that to Moko? I found myself raising my infuser and swinging it viciously at the killer. What? The knife bounced right off the suit. The recoil sending me staggering back. The hemoanima attacks aren't working. So what am I supposed to do? Takumi! Nozomi, don't come any closer. Get out of here. I can't just abandon you. I'll fight too. Yeah, sometimes I say too. It's no good. Him and Anima will work on them. We have to run. What? But I have a gun. I don't have Hemo Anima, so come on this way. Oh my god. My hand wasn't on the keyboard.
Not like this.
Ah! Jesus! Ah! Ah! Run! Ah! Get me out of here! Oh shit! Slowly, casually walk up the staircase. Good idea. This is so not tense. Ah! Ah! Get me out of here! My booty! It's being sliced! Nozomi! Don't worry about him, he does not care about you! I need to walk up another staircase, Nozomi! Stay with me! Oh my god. What? Why did it make me do that? Why did it say we ran? The invader chasing behind us on our tail and show like a cutscene maybe of us with the invader behind us. Why did we need to physically run from them? Oh my god, I'm crying. It's no good. I can't run anymore. Takumi, you weak bitch should have done some cardio. Zombie was still glancing around nervously. I could see her trembling. Don't worry, it's all gonna be okay. I'll think of something. Let's do my best to sound confident, but on the inside, I was already choking on my own despair. If Hemo Anima attacks won't affect the killer, am I gonna have to tackle them and steal the power saw again? It was basically the equivalent of a random QTE, you know? Oh no, they found us! Yeah, what do we do? Where can we go? Where do we come from? I have to head outside. So I ran toward the nearest window, but then...
Damn it! We're too late!
The killer steadily advanced toward us, never saying a word, but brandishing the power saw the whole time. It's hopeless. If we don't do something, we're dead. Even if we escape out the window, this is a 3rd floor. Can I get us both to the ground safely? I need to make a choice here and fast. What do I do? Jump or attack? Is that our options? What do you guys think? I'm 50-50 on it. It's gonna be jump or attack, I'm assuming. Yeah, or dodge. Death or death, right? I'm feeling jump is what I'm leaning towards because I didn't dodge last time. I kind of want to not dodge again. You know? All I guess jumping out the window is kind of dodging, but yeah. That's what I'm leaning towards personally. Let's jump out the 3rd story window. That'll be funny. It's your future. All 30 seconds left of it. Understandable. I can't afford to die here. The desperate move, but I'll bet it all on this.
Nozomi, hold on tight. We're gonna jump.
I grabbed Nozomi around the waist and charged into the window with all my might, slamming her head into the glass first to break my impact. There was a sound of breaking glass, and then we were in the air. For a moment, it felt like we were floating there in the rainy night sky. But of course, that didn't last. Gravity kicked in and we fell. My skull slammed into the ground with a dull crack. I can't die yet. I still have so much I need to do. It's no good. My consciousness cut out abruptly and completely. Do we get revived though? It seems like we do. Yeah. Well, my fear on this one, this monster is doing that, is that all they'd have to do is just spawn camp the infirmary, you know, and stop the drones from making it back to the Rev-O-Matic, which they could probably do before we'd get there. But obviously they didn't. I woke up feeling like my consciousness had floated to the surface from a very deep place. Something's going on. Where am I?
Takumi, you're awake.
Hi, Nozomi. I heard somebody's voice nearby. I turned toward it and found Nozomi's eyes peering into mine.
Ah.
Nozomi? Thank goodness you're alright. I was starting to think you'd never wake up. How long have I been out? What day is it? Almost 3 full days. It's day 46 now. You remember what happened? You grabbed hold of me and jumped out of the 3rd floor window. Yeah, I remember. We were being chased by the killer. I wasn't hurt too badly, but you hit your head and died. But if I'm okay now, then I carried you to the infirmary and put you inside their Rev-O-Matic. Wow, thanks, Nozomi. You're a lifesaver. Literally. They do this so many times, yes. They're like, you know, we can't have a full 100 days on every route, you know. Some of them we gotta have them sleep for a few. I should be the one thanking you. You saved me from the killer. Even after the machine brought you back, you stayed unconscious. We were all worried, especially Hiriko. Hiriko? Yeah, she came to check on you all the time. She even helped take care of you when I needed a break. She seemed so cold when I first met her, but she's actually a very caring person, huh? I really wouldn't have expected Hiriko to show that much concern for me. It's nice to know she doesn't hate me after all. Something about Nozomi's story bothered me. So, what about Moko? She didn't make it. I took her to the Rev-O-Matic too, but it was too late. She lost too much blood. I'm sorry, Moko. If only I'd been quicker, I could have saved you. It wasn't your fault, Nozomi. Moko wouldn't want you to blame yourself.
I know, but I just miss her so much.
It's a bad time to take a Milano break and have a Milano, because I have Milanos at my desk and I just looked at them and they seem really good right now. I wish I could say something to comfort Nozomi, but all I could do is put my hand on her shoulder and let her cry. I put my hand on her shoulder. I said, there. I've broken my promise. We'd all survive this time. If only we'd found the killer sooner. Or if we gotten Moko to the infirmary in time. Regret washed over me in waves. Even after coming back in time, I'd failed. Was there any point in going on? I decided to kill myself in front of Nozomi to alter the course of her life forever. Cookie yummy. I can't quit now. That's not what Moko would have wanted either. Now more than ever, we need to stop the killer. Cookie. Come over, have cookie. I could throw one up north and it'll get to you in a little bit. I have a pretty good arm. After a while, Nozomi calmed down and went to tell the others that I was awake. Decided I should go see everyone in the cafeteria. I should get going soon. I got out of bed feeling completely normal. So normal, it's hard to believe I'd been dead just a few days ago. Next stop, the cafeteria. Is it gonna make me go there myself? No. Oh, Takumi. You son of a bitch. Good to see you back on your feet. Thank goodness. You thought you'd die if you slept much longer. Technically, he did die. It's a good thing we had the technology to bring you back. Sorry to put you guys through all that. Don't worry, I'm fine now. Seriously, dude, you gotta be more careful.
We'd really be up a creek if we lost you too. Kaku! Oh, I mean... Now, Mr. Marco didn't mean anything by it. He just lacks any sense of social delicacy. That's rich coming from you. So you guys know about Moko already? Yeah, it's been 3 days, dude. Izumi told us. She said the killer attacked the three of you. Why didn't you bring me with you that night? I can't believe I missed out on more murder. Quiet, you. Don't make me shove Kyoshika's perverted sword down your throat. I'll be nice and quiet from now on. Nozomi got us all together that morning and told us what happened. We carried Mocha's body to the morgue and put it in there for now. Everyone's faces clouded over as they relived that tragedy and knew how everyone felt. Of course, for them, this is the first time one of our friends had died. Hold on. You carried Moko to the morgue? What about the drones? I was curious why they didn't activate too, so I decided to look into it. The weird thing is, there's nothing wrong with the drones themselves. They're operating exactly as intended. And how can that be? Takumi, what's the meaning of this? You might not believe me, but none of this happened in my future.
I was so determined to save everyone this time. But I couldn't protect Moko. I'm sorry.
Right. I love Darmy, I don't care. That's my homegirl. Hey man, don't beat yourself up. This is just how war is, you know? That's right, Mr. Sumino. Your time-traveling hijinks don't even come into play here. At this point, it doesn't really matter if we believe you, whether we believe you about that or not. Yeah, I'm just sad about Moko. Why'd she have to die? Lady Moko, I swear on the holy Jumanji sword, you shall be avenged. We've been investigating while you were out, Mr. Sumino, but we haven't found anything. The killer remains just as much of a mystery as ever. If we can go over the incident one more time. You two ran from the killer together, correct? Yes, I remember it clearly. I see. Tsubasa, what's the current life sign total? It's 14. That means the killer's still out there. You were all in your rooms that night, right? That's right. You, Nozomi, and Moko were the only ones who were up. I feel so bad. I was sleeping like a piece of human trash while all that stuff was going on. Not like we could help it. It's still the middle of the night.
Can you two please grow a spine? Feeling sorry for ourselves won't bring Moko back. You got the energy to spout all that nonsense, why not use it more productively? I'm finding the killer, for example.
Easy for you to say. If Moko got killed, what kind of chances do we have? You got an idea to kill a freaking Power Saw murderer without using Hemoanima? I'm all ears. Hey, that's right. The killer had their suit and Power Saw when they attacked us. This gotta mean they have some spares or something, right? I mean, the ones we found were locked up in the metal shop. Yeah, about that. We checked the locker and the suit and Power Saw were both gone. They're gone? Was the lock smashed? I rushed over to the metal shop to see the locker for myself. The moment I put my hand on the door, it swung open. The combination lock from before was gone. There's nothing in here? How? It was already open when we came to check it out. I didn't find any fingerprints and there's no sign of the lock being forced either. What? More credence to the theory that Takumi is the one coming back and doing this for some reason. Yeah. But how could this have happened? No one knew the code but me. Could the killer have used telepathy to find out? Anything's possible at this point. How are we supposed to defend against that? I don't want to die. Look at the lock though. Excuse me. Wasn't it like not like attached to the lock? Couldn't it have just been like cut without showing any signs of damage? Quit your whining. Girl parent, let's actually do something about it. I may be a chronic loser, but I can still put up a fight in my own losery way. If you need bait to lure the killer out, I'll gladly volunteer. At least then I'll be good for something. No, I'm not losing anyone else.
I'm going to find the killer and kill them before they can strike again. Let's search the school again. Everyone, if you notice anything strange, let us know right away. Okay. Sing up the Kako. We keep panning to her and she keeps ellipsing. We split up into groups and spent the rest of the day looking for clues. It's like every other time, we failed to find anything new. No one had the heart to discuss things any further, and day 46 drew to a close. I'm fine with losing that guy, go for it. Hey, Shoma's my MF GOAT. Welcome to the Shoma Show, baby. Oh, uh-oh. It's this again.
Prepare to spend another day.
What the? That wasn't normal. Did the announcement bug out? Why do I feel so hazy? I feel like a thick fog had covered my mind. My body grew lighter and lighter. I feel like going back to sleep. What is it? I was brought back to the land of the living by the unrelenting ringing of my doorbell. That was a close one. I almost went out like a light. Ferrara hurried over to open the door. Takumi, good, you're still safe. Hiriko, what happened? What do you mean safe? No time to explain. Use these to plug your ears for now. Hurry. Earplugs? Not knowing why, I inserted the earplugs Hiriko handed me. And she pulled out a notepad, scratched something down, and showed it to me. We're under attack from an enemy who uses special sound frequencies to create illusions. Like a light, like a light. What's the announcement just now? Oh, you can't hear me. Give me a sec. I borrowed the pen and notepad from Hiriko and hurriedly wrote out my message. What about everybody else? We'll go help them now. Blah, blah. Just then the alarm sounded. Hiriko was right. We were under attack. Let's go, Hiriko. She read the movement of my lips and nodded firmly. We split up to tell everyone about the situation and how to deal with it. Fortunately, no one had been completely entranced by the illusions yet. Since our ears were plugged, we had to deal with the added challenge of coordinating a battle without being able to hear each other. I know I've done this battle before. Time for cookies! I got cookies and diet soda. Cracking open a cold one with the boys. Lots of people on this timeline, yeah. Diet Coke. No, well, it's after the player turn. Hatsune Miku! Yeah, we're gonna get the time travel one after.
You just said this.
Hey, you don't seem to be enjoying my dreamy magical show at all. And let me switch up the program and put on a performance of hellish agony and death. Yay!
Yay! I'm going to use this moment where we're going to be in the middle of a few waves of a battle. Go to the bathroom real quick.
I was too late. You must have suffered so, you poor thing. Oh, I wish I could do it all over again. Once again, from the beginning.
Thank you, Yuya. Now my performance can continue.
Every time I step onto the battlefield, I am filled with
I love New Gang.
nothing but the deepest
New Gang is just like, I hate it here. I hate it here, and also I'm a disco ball. We should take out New Gang first. Time brought her back. Man, I wasn't able to turn back time so smoothly before. He must have powered up too. What an annoying ability. You have to defeat that one first. Oh. Whose turn is it? And it's Gaku's turn. Gaku, Ima, Shoma, Kurara. I could do Ima. Out of these, I use Ima the most. Let's do Ima next.
Me? Sure thing.
I want to give everyone one commander kill, and then I'll just focus them all on Takumi, because that's the actual meta. And then give Gaku or Shoma shit. Me don't give.
I'm brimming with power.
I am mobile. They're on the move. She's moving. Oh, we get 2 commander kills. I don't think this happened last time we did this fight. I don't think it gave us 2 commander kills like that.
Me? Okay.
He didn't look very happy about that. Oh, he's shaking. Look at him.
This was the only way.
Oh, poor guy. Shoma and Gaku both have pretty high potential with their attacks. Because Gaku does plus it's either 2 or 3 damage when Kaku's low health. I can Desperation Potion Kaku, do a bunch of damage with Ima. I mean, sorry, not Gaku. Ima. Do a bunch of damage with Ima. He does a ton, and also so does she. So I can fully utilize Ima and then kill Kaku. And also Shoma, if I can get everyone to attack him, he does a ton of damage. He has +1 attack for every enemy he was hit by last time. Yeah, we freaking won!
Aim it down. Your broke boy voice is even more grating than usual.
We fought with our ears plugged the entire time. I know it was to stop the auditory attack, but it was exhausting. Yes, the Holy Jumanji Sword and I weren't able to hear each other, and it made for an agonizing fight. Wait, what? A sword can hear? Why didn't he let me enjoy the illusion? I want to see the happiest ending of all, where we all have fun killing each other.
Army, you hated the illusion last time. Most boring school life.
If you want to hallucinate that badly, come see me. I've got the good stuff.
No way, man. That shit's against the goddamn law. Don't make me kill you.
Oh, please. It's perfectly legal, probably. At any rate, it was Takumi and Hiriko's quick thinking that saved us and allowed us to react so quickly. Yeah, your experience in the future really saved us this time.
Actually, this wasn't... Oh! Hiriko suddenly pinched my arm, cutting off what I was about to say. Did you not want them to know it was her idea? I mean, exactly. I remembered how this commander fought back in my future. Good thing we made it in time.
If you remembered, why couldn't you have told us earlier? Maybe then I wouldn't have had to experience the nasty illusion of my dear sister backhanding me when I tried to follow her into the bathroom. That wasn't an illusion.
I'm just glad we managed to defend the academy without anybody getting hurt.
Yeah, it's up to us to fight harder for now. Or fight harder now. For Moko. You guys must be tired. Let's all rest up. I'll see you tomorrow.
We won the battle and parted ways in a friendly mood. Hiriko alone said nothing. She was gazing at the sky and appeared to be thinking deeply about something. How did she know this commander used sound waves to create illusions? Was it another one of those secrets she couldn't tell me about? Would she ever take me into her confidence? I went back to my room with my heart feeling weighed down. So tired I fell clean asleep before very long. Day 48. Ding dong bing bong. Ding dong my bing bong. Another morning. I'm feeling really hungry. Still a little sluggish from the battle yesterday, and my stomach felt so empty it hurt. I had to eat something and soon. Better go to the cafeteria. Need to ask Tsubasa for today's life sign count too. I walked out my door just like normal, but then next thing I knew, I was standing by the pool in the leisure lounge, spacing out and still feeling hungry. What's your deal? What's wrong with me today? I definitely got to the cafeteria after leaving my room. I didn't get the impression I'd eaten anything. It's hard to imagine I'd been that hungry and not found anything I actually wanted to eat. Why did I come here afterwards of all places? I had no reason to be in the leisure lounge. Apart from being so tired. I did die pretty recently after all. Maybe I'll rest here a while before I get back to the search. Organic life here outside the school was still 14. There'd been no change at all since Moko's death. Losing our comrade like that had inspired us to pull together, but there was no telling how long our morale would last. Fear of the killer crept into our hearts, starting to feel like we'd never fully dispel it. Free time! Yeah, free time! I need to do a run for rocks and screws. Which actually, I think Nozomi's really good at. Screws, okay. Minerals. Minerals and machines. Oh, it's textiles as well, actually. Textiles and machines, textiles and minerals. Okay, perfect. Let's actually do textiles first. Which I can find by the coast.
Time to get moving.
Pulling up the guide. Sorry, friends. It's gonna be a slow one, but I need to maximize it.
Anything here I'm looking for I haven't already collected? No. Absolutely fucking nothing. Okay, cool. I'll just run around until I... Let's try to head toward... Oh, there's a star over there. Okay. No key items, but I can head towards that star and then making my way to the checkpoint. Where am I now? Here. Most direct route to that would be around this way and up and over. Okay. Large piece. Value play is Fitsukumi. Explain Akko. Ow! Fuck. Oh my god, seriously? Oh my god, Nozomi's dead. Girl Takumi. Okay. This shit was safer. Hell yeah. We're back, baby. An abandoned plushie. I think if I attack it, plushie. If I pick it up, there's a chance of a battle. If I attack it, I could get a debuff. I'll risk the battle. Okay.
Look what I found.
A large flag. You can take 10 damage for doing this. But I could get 90 cloth. Fuck! Cowboy looking invader. Strike gets the battle. Pass it and move on. It's just moving. Strike is always going to be a battle, but I could get cloth. Just sneak past it and it move me 5 spaces. Okay. Suitcase on the ground. This one was if I do damage 3 all, we're going to force it open. Fucking, of course it was Kurara who took damage.
We did it.
I'm just reloading, man. I do not care. Okay.
Yes.
Wow, this is laughably easy. Okay.
Let's do this. Say when.
Oh.
Here we go.
I forgot that. For some reason that airblade did more
Say
damage.
when. Take that. Ready when you are. Yeah.
Okay.
This looks
Large
good.
cloth. Nice. Don't like animals. Hell yeah. I run towards them. Damn, I'll take a 90. If I run towards them, I always get a thing. 3 damage. Okay.
We did it.
So large flag. Cool.
This looks good.
Magic carpet. Fucking Nozomi. Okay, I can't have Nozomi dying. I'm sorry. I can't have Nozomi dying. It's just not a thing. And a claw machine. Nozomi has 8 HP. It's hard for her not to.
Yes.
Here's what I found.
Don't bother. Well, either way, I'm doing a purple invader fight. The thing is, she's not even safe. There's at least one event that is a both options have the chance of 10 damage. So
My turn. Let's go.
no,
Ready
I
when
should
you
still do
are.
attack
This should
motion.
do it.
Just do it, go.
Let's go. Here we go. Here. Got it. My turn.
Do that.
Yeah. All right.
Here we go! Take
I can.
Leave it to me.
I can do that, or I can just give you the
Say
ability
when.
person. I have
Time
7
to
out.
use it. Let's do this.
Do that.
Yeah. Good to go. Got it. My turn.
Do that.
There. I've got this.
And then I can do this.
Take this.
Cool. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Here's what I found.
Magic carpet. Hell yeah.
Here, I found this.
2 + 3 equal. 3. 5. Okay. Just 1, 3. I got the secret code. Large flag. Woo woo.
Here's what I found.
5 this way. Force it open.
Here's what I found.
Just on the bird.
Oh, nice.
This looks like a rare one.
Okay, so with this, I'll be getting plenty of textile. Here's what I found, yeah. Let's go to the checkpoint and go to the caves and get some minerals. Where's the checkpoint? On that way. Okay, let's do that. I don't need plants. Don't bother. Oh. Magic carpet. Oh man. Through checkpoint. Through the underground. You know, if I go that way, there's nothing. If I want to go this way, this is where the things are. Yeah, I want to go all the way down across the bottom. Get the things. I can go that way, yeah. Like an old mineral store. Glowing blue rock. 3 damage to all. Going blue rock. Okay, I think. Okay, here's the question. I'm gonna make an auto save or a manual save that I can load. But I think if I load the auto save, I think it saves at the checkpoint. It does. I'm gonna go down here, do this battle, and then turn around and go back up the thing. Sick.
Good to go. That's it. Oh, I've got this. Take that. Go. Let's do this.
So close to dead. Get away from me! Bye-bye.
Ready when you are.
It's annoying. Do that.
Good to go.
Do that. I'm gonna end my turn. I can get a healing turn in.
Ouch! I'm okay. I'll help.
I owe you.
Ready as I'll ever be.
All good. Thank you. Zero.
I'm prepped and ready.
And then do now let's just do this.
I've got your back.
Okay.
Thank you.
Come on.
Let's go.
Okay.
Take that.
Good enough. Cool. And now
Here's what I found.
go underground. Make a manual save again. Take forever to dig.
Here's what I found.
Let's go over to the one big item.
We did it.
Glowing blue rock. Or talcum.
Yes.
Do I need? I kind of want to keep the supercomputer GPU. Kind of would rather get rid of one textile, I think, for this.
You don't see these very often.
And then, yeah, and then this. And then this next version.
Game over.
Cool. Okay, that took a lot of time. Was it worth it? Who knows? But it's done. I hope we don't need to do that again for a bit.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit.
Another day, another dollar without catching the killer. I feel a repeated failure eating away at me. I didn't know how much more of this I could take. We'll just have to search even harder tomorrow. Trying to psych myself up, I got into bed and closed my eyes. As I drifted off to sleep, my thoughts were full of the friends I'd lost, both my first timeline and this one. Moko, who kept dying. It's morning. Didn't have any dreams last night, but I still slept pretty well. Or but I slept pretty well. Who could want to see me this early? While half asleep, I shuffled over to the door and opened it to greet my visitor. Hello, Takumi. Sorry to call on you so early.
Huh?
Yako, what's up? You okay? It's about the last time the killer appeared. There's something I haven't told you. You mean the night Moko was killed? Yeah. You said we were all in our rooms back then, but actually, I noticed something strange, so I went out to investigate it myself. You did? I got up for a drink of water during the night, and I heard Nozomi scream. I was worried, so I went to find her. And then I found Moko's body in that classroom. And did you see the killer too? No, I'm sorry. After I saw Moko, I wasn't thinking straight. I just screamed and ran away. I was going to go back to the roof and tell the others, but then I heard some footsteps coming down the hallway. I thought I might be the killer, so I ran into the bathroom and hid in one of the stalls. I stayed there the whole rest of the night. Huh? I don't understand. Why didn't you tell us this sooner? If my dear brother found out, he'd have overreacted and made me sleep in his room again. I thought I should mention it now, just in case. Sorry it took so long. Okay, thanks for coming clean. I'm just glad you're okay. That must have been scary for you. No, I was fine, but I really regret not fighting alongside the rest of you from the start. I want to get stronger and fight the invaders on my own terms. But first, we have to take the killer down. Let's both give it our all, Takumi. Absolutely. I know we'll get through this if we work together. Right. Yako gave me a determined smile and bounded away, looking a lot more motivated than before. I'll keep this a secret from Rima for now. Not like anything actually happened to her. Alright, back to business as usual today. Can't just sit around while a killer's still on the loose. I have to instead give presents to my girlfriend. Gotta get Nozomi to like me. Okay, let me double check my materials here. I'm doing okay. I do now. I don't have to make another restoration potion. I used up most of my textile supply I just gathered yesterday. I've never used a defense potion in my life, I don't think. Maybe a couple of times, but not very often. This is just max uses again. These are all max uses, yeah. Oh, good, Nozomi, you're there. Let me give you a present real quick. Let me make something for you. Oh, also, look at this. Something I learned from watching my friend play. If you let me turn on auto clicker. You keep clicking this, you get farm BP. Look at this. Oh my god, I lost BP. Wait. I lost 5 BP for this. That's crazy. Hell yeah, I'm farming here. I can leave the game on overnight and just farm BP like that. Okay, hairband, flower box, no, plenty of stuff here. You like this looking free shampoo? Okay, I'll get you shampoo, Nozomi. I hope you like it.
Wow!
What else do you like? Let's pull up the list. Alright, do you like the planisphere? Oh, I'll get her that. That was cute. This is probably going to be an affinity scene then. Yep.
Sorry for bringing this up all of a sudden, but do you like rolled eggs, Takumi?
Why do you apologize for
I've loved
asking
them
that?
Ever since I was little, and I'll always go for them when I can. We can make them using the machine in the cafeteria, but they taste a little different from what I'm used to. There was a lady in my neighborhood who would care for me when my own mom wasn't around. I just loved the rolled eggs she made. Oh, how I wish I could have some now. Let's fight hard so we can eat the rolled eggs she makes together someday, Takumi.
I'm almost positive she's talking about my mom.
Hey, soldiers, it's time to hit the hay. You never know.
I'm pretty sure she's talking about my mom. We keep looking and looking, but we still have no idea where the killer's hiding. I did, in fact, instead spend all of today giving presents to Nozomi, hoping that she'll like me. Try searching outside again? I'm so curious about how all those invaders died. No, we have to focus on the killer. The life sign total hasn't changed, so they must be in the school somewhere. Toss and turns, I thought the matter over. I suddenly got really sleepy. I'm just an eepy little guy. Before I knew it, I'd fallen into a deep, deep sleep. We made it to day 50, huh? Technically, this is the halfway point, but looks like we still have a long way to go. Better go to the cafeteria. Maybe Tsubasi's device will say something different today. When I reached the cafeteria, everyone else was there too, having breakfast. Despite what the announcement said, the courtyard was already unlocked a long time ago. And where's the present he promised to give us? Are you saying there's no gift? No! Everything is lies! Everything is lies! Any gift from a piece of scrap metal like that wouldn't be worth a second glance anyway. Aren't you curious though? Figure's gotta be something pretty special for a big milestone like this. Where's my gift? So true. Doubtless it would be something intended to boost our morale and bring us some measure of joy, so perhaps... salmon romanji with custard? Or a new human guinea pig for my experiments? Or a coupon for 24-hour consequence-free murder spree? You two are the only ones who want something like that. If I could ask for anything, I wouldn't mind some human rights. Of course, I'd have to start resembling an actual human being first. What rights don't you have, Shoma? I know this sounds like, you know, right-wing talking point of like, well, you already have human rights, but literally, no one's persecuting you, Shoma. You're just doing this to yourself. I'm sorry I even mentioned it. I should just be grateful that I'm allowed to breathe the same air as everyone else. Yeah, Darmy. Dead. Yeah. This line. I decided to leave everyone to the conversation, took a seat at the edge of the group. How about you, Hiroko? If you could pick, what would you want as a present? Nothing in particular comes to mind. I prefer adding to my collection through my own efforts. Oh, what do you collect, Hiroko? It's a secret.
Hey!
What, is it that bad? Ain't something that's against school rules, is it? Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? Darn it. Not getting something you're supposed to get makes me feel like I've lost out. Can't we at least get a better breakfast than usual? You can use the Rationomatic for that. I'm not talking about the actual food, more like the vibe, you know? So, a breakfast party. You're the type of party animal with an idealized image of Christmas, aren't you? Who said anything about Christmas? And even if I was, what's wrong with that? I grew up dirt poor, never got to enjoy any special events before. Party people of the world should just drop dead. The parties themselves should live on forever. It's such a classy move for someone to die at a party during a blackout. Don't joke about that stuff. I'm still in shock about Moko's death. And the fact the killer hasn't killed us all at once means they enjoy taking their time and making us squirm. When you think about it, this is actually the perfect time for a party. Yeah, a chance to see the look on our faces change from joy to abject terror would be real tempting. I assume. You're saying we should throw a party to bait the killer into attacking again? It's worth a try, I guess. If they don't show up, we can just treat it like a regular party and enjoy ourselves. I suppose that'd be alright. What do you think, Takumi? I don't mind trying it, but let's make sure we have a real plan in place. Yeah, we'll throw down the moment the killer shows up. Just alert him for sneaking around and picking us off like a coward. And without further ado, let us party the day away. You don't have to tell me twice. I'll go get everything ready. One thing led to another, and before we knew it, they decided to throw a party that night to celebrate making it to day 50. We weren't going to do anything special, just eat whatever we could get the Rashomatics spit out. We busied ourselves with the decorating and other preparations, and the time for the party soon arrived. Aw, that's cute. Wow, this is unexpectedly nice. The fruits of our combined labor. Even the holy Jumanji sword approves. Pretty nice, huh? Don't be shy, everyone. Eat as much as you want. Baku directed the food preparation, and I helped. My dear sisters, canapes are to die for. There's also chocolate kimchi, fish roe custard, and liver sashimi whipped cream. Are you sure they're not penalties for losing a bet? The menu makes it clear this is a party for the unwashed masses, but I suppose I can lower myself once in a while. You do at least have caviar, yes? Wine goes well with caviar. Unfortunately, this place isn't stocked with alcohol. Of course not. What if there was an attack? I thought you were supposed to be the model student around here. Can we get this party started already? The food's gonna get cold. Has anyone seen the party poppers? I thought we made some earlier. Oh, sorry. We did make some using the Gift-O-Matic, but I forgot to take them out of the machine. By way of apology, please put my useless body in a cannon and blow me up as dirty fireworks instead. No need for that. I'll go get them. Said you left them in the Gift-O-Matic, right? Oh, but Takumi. I'll be fine. Just stay here and have some fun, okay? Gift-O-Matic in the rec room on the 3rd floor. Oh, okay. I gotta run there. Party poppers. Oh, here they are. Now that I've got things, I don't need to hang around here anymore. I should get back. Thankfully, nothing bad happened to me on my way out. Those must have started the party without me. I could hear their voices echoing down the hall as I approached the cafeteria. Why did it make me do that? What? What was the purpose? Well, just to trick us into thinking there's going to be some jump scare or something? Was it just for the suspense? That's so funny. Hey, I've got more food to serve up. Someone bring me the plates. I think we've run out already. So I'm going to use my useless body as the replacement. I don't think that's going to work. Plus, it's not exactly hygienic. Oh, the holy Jumanji Swordish, my friend. I know she'll be gentle with Shmi. I'm so glad you found someone just as degenerate as you. You two deserve each other. I keep telling you, I'm not a degenerate. I still can't believe you're getting drunk on non-alcoholic drinks. Loosen up that robe and go lie down or something. Stew's up. Who wants to do a blind tasting? I threw in a ton of mystery meat. She does fuck the sword, yeah. I don't recommend invader meat as an ingredient. It's all fat and sinew. You mean you've eaten it before? Sister dearest, why do you look so excited by that idea? Setting off the party poppers would be redundant at this point. Takumi, you're back. You're starting to wonder if you were alright on your own. Thanks, Nozomi, but I'm fine. Seems like all I do lately is make you worry. Not at all. In fact, I'm grateful. We're working so hard to keep this team together. Just don't do anything too reckless, okay? I don't want you jumping out of any more windows. I know that. I'll hold you to that. Nozomi looked so much like Kara when she smiled, I had to turn away for a moment. Probably have the weirdest look on my face right now. Can't let her see me like this. I have the biggest boner right now. Nozomi, get away from that miscreant. His perversion might be contagious. Oh, Kurara. Sorry, Takumi, I better go talk to her. Sure, take your time. Grabbed a drink and sat down in a corner of the cafeteria. It didn't look like the killer was going to show up, but still had to be careful. Then I felt someone beside me. May I sit with you? Hiriko! Disappointed I'm not Nozomi. Quit kidding around! Go ahead and sit if you want. Thank you. I'll do just that. Hey, you helped take care of me while I was knocked out, right? Never got to thank you for that. It was nothing. I just wanted our leader to be back in action as soon as possible. Yeah, of course. Don't worry, I wasn't reading anything into it. I was concerned about you too, you know. I don't know what I would have done if you'd never woken up. I had no idea. Sorry to make you worry. How about I get you something as a combined thanks and apology gift? Anything you'd like? What? Oh, right. You said you prefer to get the things you want yourself. How about a soft vinyl figure? Huh?
I collect them. Ones of cats. I like cats.
The musical?
Ideally, I'd like a calico.
A kiss. A calico cat figure. Calico cat figure, huh? What's that look for? Sorry, I was just trying to square you being a cat lover with the image I had of you.
Oh.
So what is that supposed to mean? I mean in a good way. You're kind of like a cat yourself. You act like a queen. I never know what you're thinking, and you don't let people get close to you unless it's on your terms.
But on the other hand, you do have a softer side. And it can be pretty cute when you let it show.
It's crazy saying this to her out loud.
What?
She's cute, I squish. I was talking about cats. Cats are cute that way, you know? Yes, they certainly are. Hey! What's with this sickeningly wholesome atmosphere over here? You better not be trying to seduce Mistress Hiriko, Takumi! Of course I wasn't! Quiet, Normie! Get your good vibes out of here! Although, it might be fun to see a role reversal with Mistress Hiriko getting dominated for a change! Hey, you guys, come join us! We can't start without you! Yeah, hurry! We're gonna cut the cake! We'll be right there! The party carried on late into the night, and for the first time in a while, the school was filled with laughter. We didn't succeed in drawing the killer out, but it had been worth doing for the good memories alone. If only it could have been like this for our entire stay at the academy. As I lay in bed that night, I couldn't help thinking about what might have been if I'd done things differently. A51. Morning already. I feel weirdly tired this morning. Maybe I'll take 5 more minutes. Of all the times. I dragged my heavy body out of bed and begrudgingly opened the door. You fat shaming yourself, Takumi? Also, why did I just notice you have 5 light switches on your wall? That's obscene. Then there on the other side was... Igamu, what do you want? This early too? I want your body, Takumi. Things have taken a turn for the worse. I need you to come with me. Hey, wait up! Gama looked uncharacteristically serious. Couldn't be a good sign. Hoping I was wrong, I ran after him. The place he led me to and the sight I saw there only confirmed my worst fears. Takamaru!
What? What?
This ride in particular, he's weirdly tired every day. And also starving, and also sometimes he's been full. It was a sight that had become sickeningly familiar. A huge pool of blood with a corpse in the middle of it. Given whose room we were in, it could only be one person.
Takemaru.
Also the fact that it was obviously Takamaru, it can only be one person.
I smelled blood when I got up this morning. I followed my nose and found Takemaru's door was ajar.
It's not a jar, it's a door.
I decided to take a look inside and, well, you can see for yourself.
No, this can't be. Why?
Why is he sitting up like that? Like he was just casually chatting as he got sliced open.
Judging from how wet the blood is, he hasn't been dead very long. Still too long for the Revive-O-Matic to fix him, though.
Faced with the sight of Takamaru's mangled body, all I could do was stand there in shock. But the others had heard me screaming and came to investigate. When they saw what had happened, they screamed too. The whole place erupted in chaos and confusion. It took a while for everyone to calm down. Later that day in the afternoon, we took Takamaru's body to the morgue and placed a grave marker in the courtyard for him. I swore I wouldn't lose anyone else. How did this keep happening? Would anyone like some sea cucumber sandwiches? I got natto over rice with bananas and whipped cream too. It was a chill conversation with Takumi when he whipped out his sword to literally. Imagine you're sitting in your room chatting with Takumi, sitting on your bed, gossiping. He just goes, oh, by the way, and power sauce him. Should I take that as a no? Too bad, I think this turned out pretty well. How could anyone eat after seeing what we saw this morning? I totally could, but I feel like everyone will get on my case if I look too happy. Do whatever you want. Yagamo ate like a pig, degenerate that he is. Don't get me wrong. I feel bad for Takamaru, but that doesn't mean I don't still have an appetite. Tsubasa, what's the organic life count in the school now? 13. Takamaru's gone, but the killer's still out there somewhere. I'd say the murder occurred sometime between midnight and daybreak. Anyone see anything strange during that time? Yagama's question was greeted with silence because no one had anything to say, or they just couldn't bear to speak. I wonder why the killer went after Takamaru. Why'd they have to kill him in such a cruel way? No reason. No reason at all. I told you, right? This killer enjoys killing.
Taking their time picking us off one by one is just more fun for them.
The Blackguard. What kind of barbarian sits on the sidelines and revels in the suffering of others? Takamaru's wounds were the same as Eva and Moko's. He must have been torn apart by the power saw just like they were. As if the same culprit is behind it. What do you mean, Hiriko? Nothing. Just thinking out loud. If there are surveillance cameras, none that we have access to or know about. More importantly, we need to make plans for the future. Clearly, we aren't safe in our rooms anymore. Hey, that's right! Where are we supposed to sleep now? Let's all stay in the gym tonight. The killer probably won't attack if we're all together. What? You expect me to sleep with the rest of you peasants? Ferrara, now's not the time for that. Please, just go along with it. I've always wondered whether you sleep in that dumb mask too. Guess this is my chance to find out. If you dare peek at me, I'll call my father and have him fire a nuke at you. That blew the whole school away. Isn't there technically a risk the killer will strike and take us all out at once? Some of us will have to take shifts staying awake on lookout. We'll do it in pairs. And from now on, no one's to wander around the school on their own. Understood?
One more thing. We should probably keep our class armor on even when we go to bed. You want us to sleep in that? We need to be ready in case of emergencies. I know it's not exactly comfy, but just bear with it for now. But the class armor literally doesn't protect you. You'd be better off not being in your class armor. Yeah, they could have Tsubasa make cameras, or the Giftomatic has cameras as well. I'm not sure if any of them would be good for surveillance, but yeah. So true, Akko. That's what we think is best, I'll do it. We should probably go prepare the gym to make it a little more livable. If you don't mind having a filthy marmot like me in your personal space, I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what to do. Okay, let's decide on our roles and get started. I'll go get some supplies. Began work on converting the gym into a temporary living space. By the time we were done setting up beds and bringing in supplies, it was already night. Well, it looks better than it was at least. I'm beat. I'd love to fix it up some more, but this will have to do for now. No point in dragging it out. Be careful, Kyoshika. If you start messing around with that sword of yours in here, you'll be charged with public indecency. Oh, you're right. That was a close one. I'll have to be more careful. Try to be more careful with what you say, too. Look at me and the girls. Me and the ladies. Oh. Is it that late already? I didn't realize the announcement played in here as well. We should call it a night. Sticking to our original routine will help keep us on an even keel.
Oh man, I usually stay up all night playing games. This sleeping in the gym thing stinks.
Just bear with it. We'll have to get used to taking lookout shifts too.
If my raggedy mongrel breath gets too much for anyone, feel free to strangle me in my sleep.
Obviously, we're not going to do that.
Obviously.
All right, lights out time. Everyone into your class armor.
So began our first night of sleeping together in the gym. Of course, it would still be okay for us to go to our own rooms during the day to shower or get anything we needed, so long as we didn't go alone. In the unfamiliar surroundings and the shock of Takamaru's death, though, none of us were likely to sleep well that night. Stretch. Morning again. Wait a second, where am I? This thing seemed unfamiliar. I panicked for a brief moment, and then I remembered. I slept in the gym last night for safety. I stepped out from behind the improvised curtains surrounding my bed and saw that Tsubasa was also awake. Morning, Takumi. You sleep well? I know I didn't. I don't think any of us did. What's the life sign total? 13. No change from yesterday. I guess we should search the school again today. I guess so. Looks like we've looked just about everywhere already, though. Still didn't do any good. Takamaru still got murdered. Yeah. Sorry, didn't mean to sound so negative. Even if things look hopeless, we need to keep going. I'll go wake the others up. Boss's smile looked forced. No one wanted to admit it, but this extreme situation we've been put in was wearing us down little by little. As per my suggestion, we spent the day searching for clues about the killer. We split into 3 groups of 4. I was with Hiroko, Nozomi, and Gaku, bringing blunt rotation. Looks like we're ready to go. Let's stick together and work hard today.
Oh.
We'll leave the particulars of where we search and what to do to you, Takumi. Don't pick anywhere dark or dirty or dangerous, alright? I can't deal with that crap right now. I'm getting tired and losing focus. I think this might be a good time to stop right before whatever this investigation is. More than halfway to day 100 on this route. We have maxed our affinity with Tsubasa. We have jumped out of a window and died a little bit. We do be simply vibing.
I think I'm going to grab a bite and take a nap. And I will raid LM Jax, who is playing Pokemon. I'll probably watch a bit of that while I'm eating. Everyone, hit him with high GL smile. Win back. That was colon P. That's what I meant. Might be streaming again tonight after I get back from dinner with my parents. Otherwise, I'll be back tomorrow night after work. I'd say 75% chance I stream later tonight at like 8 to 9, somewhere in there. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.